big one, baby. The big one. Here we go. Let's rock and roll. We are ready to go. Hey guys, how you going? So today on BKR Sport, we're here for the big Friday night game. We got to see a nice little field goal last one between the Doggies and also Manly, which was very interesting there. Obviously, the Doggies coming out on top there, 21-20. But dearie me, we're here, Allianz Stadium. The first time in about 3 or 4 years since we were actually able to use this stadium. And it's the Sydney Roosters taking on South Sydney Rabbitohs. Whoever wins this game will finish in 6th. Whoever loses this game will finish in 7th. So, realistically, no matter what, well, it's not realistically, it's just no matter what, these teams will be playing each other next week in a knockout final. No matter what. It just comes down to whoever's the home team. It'll be the core if the Rabbitohs win it. It'll be the Allianz if the Roosters win it, and which is where we are now. Not much to play for, really, but I guess you still want to technically have that home game so you get the money for your club anyway. But yeah, it's a beautiful... it says weather fine. It didn't look like the weather was fine in Sydney based on that last game. But guys, let's not slack it. Hit that thumbs up button. It's free. Go there. Make that thumbs up button blue. I appreciate you. And obviously subscribe if you're new around here. It's going to be a super interesting game, this. And I've got the Roosters to win, but it's going to be a super interesting game, man. So let's get into it. Let's get into the two-team lineups. So, for the Roosters here, Fletcher Baker, Kevin Aguama, Oliver Gilda, and Terrell May come in with Daniel Tupou, Joey Sawali, Lindsay Collins, and Victor Radley going out. Big losses there for the Jooksters. James Tedesco, he's the fullback today with Paul Momirovski and Kevin Aguama on the wings. Drew Hudson, interesting in the centre, with Joey Manu. So their backline has been absolutely torn apart there. Luke Keary and Sam Walker in the 5'8" and halfback, with Jarrell Warrior-Hargraves and Matthew Lodge in the front row. Sammy Verrills, the future Gold Coast Titan, into the number 9, with Angus Crichton, Nat Butcher back row, and then Siasia Tsakiaho as the lock. Connor Watson, Egan Butcher, Terrell May, and also Oliver Gilda as the interchange today. Why are you not playing your specialist centre in Oliver Gilda over Drew Hudson? Makes no sense to me. And then Fletcher Baker is the 18th man replacement. Moving over to the Rabbitohs now. Jackson Paulo's in. Campbell Graham out. Obviously, a lot of Rabbitohs fans may not be the best fan of Jackson Paulo after what he played like against, was it the Eels a couple weeks back? I can't remember. Panthers. Yeah, Panthers, that's right. Against the Panthers in that loss there. But Latrell Mitchell, he's a fullback today with Alex Johnston and Tane Milne on the wings. Isaiah Tass and also Jackson Paulo in the centres. Cody Walker and Lachlan Ilias in the 5'8" and halfback with Tavita Totola and Tommy Burgess as the front rowers. Saliva Havili is the number 9 today. No Damien Cook still, with Keon Kolomatangi and Jairo back row. And Cameron Murray is in the lock. Peter Marmazelis, Mark Nichols, Hame Sele, and Cody Nikarima is the interchange with Michael T-Cam into the 18th man replacement. So there we go, guys. That's the two-team lines here for today. Let me know who you think is going to win this game and by how much. I'm going to go Roosters, and I'm going to say by 8. I'm going to go by 8, but it could easily be a 2-point game as well. I don't know. I just get a feeling the Roosters maybe by 8 or so points, but looking forward to a good one here. Like I said, hit that thumbs up button. Don't slack off on it. Don't you slap cock. Don't. What? I said, don't you slap cock. Don't you slack off on it. You better hit that thumbs up button right now, but don't slap cock either. You know, there's no point. Why would you do that right now? Why would you do that right now? Why would you do that right now? What a moment. What a moment. Don't slap cock. Don't do it. No, it's Roosters Field. Roosters to win with a dub. 8 Minute for Life says, someone said, damn, Rabbits' new home ground, Logan Schmidt. This isn't Rabbitohs' home ground, bro. And they're not going to get home games there. They'll be at the core. YT Crazy Paul says, no, it's Roosters Field. Roosters to win with a dub. 8 Minute for Life, Roosters to win by 10. James Tedesco, anytime try scorer. Fair enough, man. Here we go. Who's commented on my last Bulldog stream? What did they say here? Bulldogs going to win as well as Rabbitohs. Yep, you've commented Bulldogs going to win after they've already won. So thank you very much for that in-depth analysis. You are right, though. Well done. Well done. They did win. Yeah, they did win. So that means that they will stay in 12th regardless of any games this weekend. So the Bulldogs officially finish in 12th. Jason Miller says, thanks for explaining the knock-on for the Premier's match. No, that's right, bro. That's what we're here for. If you have a question, we're an interactive commentary. So, we'll commentate the game when things are happening. And we'll also talk to you guys on the chat. It's just, that's how we do it, baby. That's how we do it. Yanni Rabbit says, hello, come on, Chooksters. Come on, Chooksters. Well, I'm 1-1 now. Yes, I thought I was going to be 0-2 my tips. Maybe no pineapple on pizza for me. Roosters win tonight. I'll be 2-1, and then I won't have to do a punishment. So, I still may have to do a punishment because I have tipped the Warriors tomorrow. I have tipped. Who else did I tip? I tipped the Sharks against the Knights. That's a no-brainer. I tipped the Cowboys against the Panthers. Surely that's a no-brainer, but they could rest players considering that they can't miss the top 3 now. What else is there? The Dragons, Broncos. That's a hard game to predict, that one. I've gone Broncos, though. I'm now quietly confident that I get at least 6 now, which means that I will... it means yeah, that's right. I can only get 2 wrong. So I'm allowed to get 2 wrong. Yeah. Mr. Stewie Corn Base says, damn, I forgot Roosters weren't in the top 8. Yeah, well, you're a muppet because they are. G. Rance Bunbury, Western Australia, watching Gem with the volume off simulcast. Well, welcome. Muhammad Bitarek says, let's go the Roosters. Boo the Raiders. Well, the Raiders are not playing you, and also you're not going to play the Raiders next week. So, why do the Raiders matter to you right now? Where's the Roosters fans at Allianz? I thought it was the Roosters' home ground. I don't know. I haven't seen the crowd yet. I have not seen the crowd yet, so I couldn't actually explain that to you. Daniel McClellan says, can't south. Stan Bates says, don't get cocky. Oh, God, do what he wants! Woo! That's what Daniel Bates' fault, that. Everyone can thank Daniel Bates for that one. Wakey, get ready for the game. Wakey. Brighton Robinson, welcome to the BKRmy. Look at him come. He's flying. Wolfman says, why is Titans at the top of the table? Mate, it's a fact. They haven't lost a game all season, champion. Come on. G. Ransfield said, you got to start using the old thinker, Wolfman. You got to start using the old thinker. Come on, man. G. Ransfield says, Bunnies all day, still dirty on the rosters. Why is everyone saying rosters, by the way? I don't even know if I've seen a comment that's actually spelt roosters correctly. I understand that it's probably autocorrect, but honestly, pretty much everyone's saying rosters here. Oh, boy. X Factor. Oh, the big fella. Here he comes with his bet. The X Factor. He's coming with his bet. Blake Carter's going to bet on this game as well. Roosters won at 12. Johnson, anytime try score and race to 20 for the Roosters. $50 donation. Oh, boy. What's X Factor got here? What's the boy X Factor got here? He's got... Ouchie mama. Woo. Roosters 1 to 12. So he's got Roosters 1 to 12. I like it. And then what else has he got here? He's got a lot of try scorers. That's why it's so hard. Verrills. Angus Crichton. Angus Crichton. What else is there? We've got Manu, Latrell, and Johnson. Manu, Latrell. Well, that Johnson one should come off. Latrell and Johnston. Anytime try scorers. And then that's it. And so if that comes off, guys, he's donating $1,000, which will go a treat to getting me to that grand final. And then also 20 memberships. So 20 of you guys will get memberships. But that means he's winning some good money. If that comes off, that means he's winning some good money. But all right, the Rabbitohs are coming out onto the field here, guys. Like I said, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new around here. All right. Lucas says gonna have to be a high scoring game for you, X Factor. Yeah, it does. It really does. But anything's possible after that Hudson Young try. Desmond says, "Waladi-da, look at this. Look at this, mate." All right, so packed out crowd. It's like I said that. It's like I said it was sold out. You muppet. Not gonna lie, the sound looks great. Looks like wherever you sit, you'll see the action. Yes, well, you usually like to be able to see the action when you go to a game. It is quite nice to be able to actually watch the game when you pay a ticket to go to the game. So you are right, yeah. It's gonna be a tough game here, lads. Belmore's still better, Dasmate says. Something wrong with you. There's something seriously wrong with you. Faye's squad getting under. Oh, see, Roosters or Rabbitohs? Answer, please. I'm taking the Roosters in this game. I think it'll be a very close game. I couldn't care less who wins because regardless, next week they'll play each other again in a knockout game. So next week is the big one. This is just a precursor to next week's knockout final between these two teams. But I think the Roosters at home here will be able to get the job done, which will mean the Roosters actually get to play at home next week as well at Allianz. So that tomorrow night too. For the Wallabies, yeah, probably. Yeah, I'd assume as much. Sutton Kelly says, I'm surprised to see more than 7 Roosters fans there. They are, yeah, there's 7 Roosters fans. Yeah, it's 7 exactly. I know, it's impressive. It's very impressive. Very impressive. Mohammed Ayas says, a core stadium fails in the sense if you sit up top, the players look like ants. Yeah, it's very similar to the MCG, but the MCG you don't really mind it too much. It's still very far backed up if you sit at the MCG. But you're going to get that with big stadiums. Like, you have to get that with big stadiums. Suncorp, no matter where you sit, you pretty much can get a really good seat, regardless. Alrighty. So, the Roosters are out on the field right now. Here we go. I'm going to go with a score prediction of what we need. We'll go with 24-22, because that's the only way X-Factor's bet probably comes off there. Alright. It is a beautiful stadium. We all knew it was going to be beautiful, man. We all knew it was going to be a beautiful stadium there. Alright, so the Roosters will be receiving the ball here first as well. The Rabbitohs will be kicking it off. Injury list could hurt the Roosters. Yeah, but the Rabbitohs are missing Damien Cook as well. They don't have their coach and Jason Demetro here because he's got COVID. The Rabbitohs have a few players out as well, so I don't think that it's just an easy one here for the Rabbitohs because they've got players out as well. Macapakis is small odds on a Warrior Hargraves versus Latrell push and shove. Mate, you get around it. If that doesn't happen, I'll be offended. I'll be offended if that doesn't happen. Jeez, what a crowd, though. You got to be amazed at this. Look at me. Boom! Oh, that's a shot to start us off here. That's a shot to start us off. Second tackle here, and Aguama gets his blood at the 20. Flog gets flogged. The Flog did get flogged, Brighton Robinson. The Flog... Oh, Cameron Murray. Oh, no. Cameron Murray's going to be going for the game here, folks. Cameron Murray is going to be going for the game here, folks. He's going to fail his HIA. He's had a lot of HIAs this year as well. I think he only came back from a HIA failure as well. Oh, Cameron Murray's such a good player, but unfortunately he just gets his head into the wrong position, man. Oh, man, that sucks to see, dude. That really does suck to see. He's going to fail that. So, unfortunately, guys, you probably will not be seeing Cameron Murray come back. Alex says Nguama and Momirovski on the wings equals Roosters easy win. I definitely don't know about that. Is Suncorp still a better stadium? Overall, yeah, Jasper. This is going to be a beautiful stadium that people will make an argument for, but this will be in a similar category to Seabus and CommBank. Seabus, CommBank, and Allianz are all going to be in a very similar because of the way it's built. AME would be that next step down for me. Maybe alongside North Queensland Stadium, but North Queensland Stadium also is very open. It's not very much just built inside. It's very open, so... I can't really have too much of an opinion on North Queensland Stadium yet because I haven't been there, but just the way it looks, I don't think it would compare to the likes of CommBank, Seabus, and also Allianz. But then I think Amy Park will be that next step down, and maybe you probably put North Queensland Country Bank Stadium there, but Suncorp's easily the best. Accor is one of the worst. Cogra is pretty poor as well. Brookie's pretty decent, but it's a long way to go to. Alright, so here we go. The Rabbitohs, Latrell Mitchell is going to bring this ball back to the 25 to the 30. Get into him! Jeez, look at him go. And Trell's been slapped back to the 20 there. That's a statement there from the Roosters early. And look at Warrior Hargraves getting his head into Latrell Mitchell already. Jackson Paulo now, second tail. You can feel the emotion in this game. If this is the emotion we've got in this game, guys, next week is the knockout game between these two. So, just throwing it out there. It'll be sold out next week as well. So, boy oh boy. It just gets me excited for next week, this. So, third tackle now for the Rabbitohs. They're 35 metres out from their own line. They're going to go Tane Milne. He'll get crunched at the 45. Jason Dearance, the Broncos fans are sweating for two teams to win. They have the Tigers and the Roosters. Broncos fans couldn't care less about this game. Regardless of the result here, the Broncos, they can't go above them. I don't understand what you're talking about. They can't go above them, so I'm not too sure what you're talking about. So the Roosters now going to bring this. James Tedesco brings it out to the 20. Corn blasts us up to the Broncos. We're going to be streaming your game tomorrow. You need to beat the Dragons there, but my guy, the Rabbitohs are on plus 140 points differential. The Broncos are on minus 26. I don't know why the Broncos would give a shit about the result of this game. If you think if Rabbitohs win, they'll sell at ANZ Stadium? No chance. It's also a core stadium. So third tackle now at the 40. I understand the confusion, but it's been a season now of a core, so... So at the halfway point here, it does feel like a final. Fifth tackle here at the 40. Second couple says, how many fights do you think Jared Warrior-Hargraves will start tonight? Well, he's already kind of started one with Latrell already early days. Good little kick there, and the Rabbitohs will pick this up at the 20. No chase there, though. No chase in the Roosters, which was disappointing. Penalty to the Rabbitohs. There. So that's a good start there. Warrior-Hargraves is the one who gives away the penalty. Oh, boy. ANZ just sounds better. I disagree. I actually think a core sounds better now. I originally thought ANZ sounds better, but also it's like, okay, it sounds better, but it's not the right name. So, Wolfman says, he's a Nelson, he's a dirty dog, ain't him and Nelson. What? Kelson. Oh, Sash and Kelson talking about Warrior Hargraves. Yeah, Warrior Hargraves and Nelson Salamona. Yeah, but Warrior Hargraves got the win against him the other week in regards to individual battle. So second tackle now. Who won that Storm versus Roosters? I can't remember. I think it was Roosters who won, didn't they? Or was it Storm? I can't remember. Third tackle here with the Rabbitohs. They're 28 minutes out of the line. They'll go left-hand side here. Mama Zealous gets the ball off here to Hame Sele. And Sele will be 18. Oh, sorry, that's Saliva Havili. 18 minutes out. Ken Murray won't be back. I said that like 5 minutes ago. Blake has soon confirmed. Yeah, I knew that was going to be the case. Fifth tackle now to Tola. 5 minutes out. No, Murray, that hurts. I told you it was going to happen. So fifth tackle, left-hand side here with the Bunnies. Here they go. There's numbers. They got numbers here, the Bunnies. Oh, no. That's a terrible kick. That's a shocking kick. Cleaned up there by Momorowski 1 metre out, but jeez. G Ransfield does not like the old Hargraves. They'll be slapped back here 3 minutes out. Jeez, this is good defense here for the Rabbitohs. Good defense from the Roosters, but Rabbitohs right now really putting in a strong effort to keep the Roosters down here. Look at this, third tackle, 11 minutes out. There is so much passion and feeling in this game, which is great to see. They'll probably get 55, 60k to call. I reckon you'll probably get, 60 for Rabbitohs Roosters. I reckon you could actually nearly sell it out. Oh, Kieran nearly slumped through there. Nearly snuck through. So Roosters here, Tedesco. Look at Tedesco go. Ooh, arguably high tackle there at the halfway point. Fit tackle. Like he says, go the Bulldogs. Dad's pissed because my team beat his. Yeah, but there's some very controversial calls that gave the Bulldogs a good opportunity in that game. But in the same sense, Dogs won. Who cares? Good kick. Well, that's a really good kick there for the Roosters. And not a good chase, though, again. They're not getting a good chase going here. Now they've got a chase. Latrell's at the left-hand side. Bro, go forward, mate. You are dumb, bro. No, Latrell. No, Latrell. No. No, Latrell. What are you doing? Bro, run forward. Lads, kids out there, if you're ever watching, right now, do not, and I repeat, do not ever do what Latrell Mitchell has just done. Don't ever do that. My God. So silly. So silly. Don't ever do that. I know it's tempting, but don't ever do that. So it's going to be first tackle here with the Roosters at the 45. Matt Lodge brings it back to the 40. It's funny how much this game feels like it's a final when it doesn't really matter a great deal. So it's just giving us a pre-look into next week. Second tackle now, 25 minutes out. Next week is going to be just absolutely brutal. They don't want to get anyone injured in this game, that's for sure. So Warrior Hargraves, third tackle gets to the 15. Lodge wouldn't have done that. Oh, I don't know about that, Jasper. I saw Lodge versus the Broncos a few weeks ago. Oh, HIA for Warrior Hargraves. Oh, no, HIA. He's bleeding from the eye. He's bleeding from right here. I don't know about that, Jasper. I saw Lodge literally pass the ball to the Dragons for an intercept for a 90-minute try the other week. So Hargraves has to fix his face. Giovanni says, why don't you jump on the field? The funny thing is, and this comment is obviously saying, oh, you're not good, you're not as good as Latrell, so you can't criticise. You are allowed to criticise. I'm not as good as Latrell. I'm not as good as any of these players. All these players are still the best in the country, regardless, right? The Tigers still the best players in the country. Not as good as the other players. You are entitled and allowed to criticise. Any comment like that is stupid, guys. So just ignore shit like that. I'm just only reading it out because it just makes that person look individually stupid. If you think you're not allowed to have an opinion because you can't play the game as well, Roosters left their side here! Crichton! Jugsters! Try time for the Chuggies, and it is Crichton. X Factor, we're on here, baby. We're on the X Factor. But yeah, just to repeat that, guys, anyone who thinks that you are not allowed to criticise a player because you haven't played, as long as it's respectful and in the context of the game, it is absolutely allowed. And anyone who says it's not allowed is just stupid. So that's why I bite back at that and say you just look like an idiot, Giovanni, if you think that you're not allowed to have an opinion because you don't play. Because they're professional players, they're entitled. They definitely have the ability to cop criticism when they're not playing well. And that was a silly thing. If you think that was a normal thing there from Latrell Mitchell to do, you're silly. If you think that Latrell Mitchell didn't do the wrong thing by running sideways there across goal, he caught the ball 10 metres out and got taken back in goal on the inside. He caught the ball on the right-hand side near the sideline, ran sideways backwards 8 metres, which then proceeded to put him back in the end goal. Hey, guess what? Because of that, they've just conceded a try. So, well done, Giovanni. If you think you know everything, congratulations. But the reason why the Roosters just scored a try is because of Latrell Mitchell's silly mistake. Thanks for coming. Move on. Sesson Killers, his first ever try at Allianz goes to Angus Crichton. Well, there we go. X Factor, we're on here. We're on here. Mitchell versus Manu. We're on here. Verrills, Manu, Latrell, and Johnson. That's what we need. But look at that. Accelerate, getting around the chooks. Getting around the chooks there. First ever tried Allianz goes... Well, not first ever tried Allianz. This is the new Allianz. It went to one of the women's plays though. Oh, yeah, fair. The new Allianz. But Giovanni got a peek out talking down. It's because people are stupid, man. Like, you get this comment all the time, and they feel like because you don't play the professional game that you're not allowed to have an opinion. And you're just like, man, like, they're professional players that we pay money to watch, right? Do I say that that's 6-0. Do I say I'm a better player? No. Do I ever think that I'll be a better player than them? No. Are they the greatest players in the country? Absolutely. Could they absolutely shit on me in every aspect? Absolutely. That doesn't mean that I don't know the game. It doesn't mean that you don't know the game and you don't understand the sport. You can tell them that they're not playing well enough because you do still know the sport regardless of the fact. You just see it in a different perspective. You know, players see the game in a different perspective to how the fans see it, right? And then the organisation sees it in a different perspective to how the players see it and the fans see it. It all goes around, man. No one here is wrong. Fans are more often not that wrong comparatively to the players and whatnot, but it doesn't mean that you're not allowed to have the opinion. So it's going to be 8 minutes into the game here, 6-0 to the Roosters. Acceleration at the game right now. The stadium's great. Yeah, it's a great stadium. Mohammed asks, why do they run sideways? I'm genuinely curious, like even Noffa last night. But Noffa last night has the space. There was no space there for Latrell. There was no space at all where he argues the huge run there. Gets out to the 35. Lucky Brian says you're wrong. You're wrong in regards to how you spell your. That's why you apostrophe RE, so thanks for coming. Wolfman says, no, Kelson, it was Soliola, Dragons, NRLW who's got the first try. There you go. So Roosters here, right-hand side. And Walker throws it over to the cutout to the grass. And then the Roosters get taken down here at 40. First point, fair point, Dad's first men's NRL player to score a try at the new Allianz. What I should have said, not at Allianz. Yeah, thanks, Planet Rosa. You tell him. So Rabbitohs here at the 15. Are they booing Latrell Mitchell? Oh, fair enough. He used to play for him. I did forget about that for a second. So Rabbitohs here. Did he end off poorly? Like, did that end off poorly in regards to... I can't remember. Oh, that's a penalty. That's a penalty to Rabbitohs there. I can't remember. Did Latrell Mitchell end off poorly with the Roosters? Manu's giving it to him. Oh, that's right. There was also that Manu situation that happened a couple of years back as well, Brighton. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's definitely a high tackle there from Takiaho. That's very high there from Takiaho. So 10 minutes gone here, guys. 10 minutes gone. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. Margaret says they run sideways because teams like Warriors bunch up on last space outside. Yes, but you can do that when you've got the space in general. Latrell caught it at the 10, ran back to his own 2. Noffa catching it at the 20, running back to the 10 is very different. You're not going to take back and goal there from the 10. From the 2, you absolutely are, no matter how big you are. Right-hand side here, and I'll get taken down at the 30. Salary cap reason, that's why he left. No, I know that. I'm trying to feel like if it was on bad note that he left. So third tackle now for the Rabbitohs, and they'll get sport to the 25. 25 minutes out here, full tackle. Right-hand side to Ilias. Ilias here to Kolomatangi. Kolomatangi! Kolomatangi! Might be an obstruction, though. There may be an obstruction. They will check this. I think there'll be a no try. This may be an obstruction. Your versus your grammar school versus with BKR. It is what it is, Jason Miller's going to learn today. He's going to learn today. If you're going to tell me I'm wrong, you better get it right. So let's see here if there's an obstruction or not. So Jackson Paulo will go. That's fine. It's outside shoulder though, but Kolomatangi does actually get there though. This actually could be. This is probably going to be an obstruction. No try. That is going to be a no try. Well, lucky we didn't have Kolomatangi, X-Factor. So there we go. So Keon the Bulldozer, unfortunately, will not score a try. There will be a penalty here to the Roosters. That's right, cool. Jay Wood says his attitude and motivation dropped significantly and the Roosters weren't prepared to extend his contract. When South showed him interest, Roosters made no effort to keep him. Well, there you go. There you go. He's a very good player, the Roosters, when he was playing that centre role. Obviously, they had Tedesco, Latrell, and centre. It's funny how players think that if they lift their arms up, it's not obstruction. Yeah, I know. Well, I don't even know if it's about that. It's just about them. Well, guess what, guys? Guess what? Jackson Paulo unfortunately cost the Rabbitohs a try there. It's unfortunate. Jay Wood says, keep up the good work, mate. Lovely work. No, I appreciate it, man. We're here for every game, so... Well, there's only one game we won't be doing tomorrow, which is the Panthers-Cowboys game, because it means nothing, and the Wallabies versus South Africa game is going to be huge. So, but we will be doing Titans-Warriors. We'll be doing Broncos-Dragons. Raiders-Tigers is going to be a big one on Sunday. And also, because that has a lot of meanings in that game, all penalty the Roosters. And also Sharks-Knights. Plus all the Premier League as well. Is Cook not playing tonight? No, Cook's not playing. Accelerators Roosters 2018 and 19 was God squad. Yeah, it was a very good squad back then. I would say nearly Matt Lodge. That was nearly his responsibility to get up there. Yeah, why am I hearing bagpipes, Daz, mate? What's going on? Tigers Raiders. I thought I said Tigers Raiders. Tigers Raiders Sharks Knights. That's on flog for me. Harsh penalty. Yeah, I agree, Brighton. I thought that was his responsibility. That was the attacker's responsibility there. Legend Dano says, man, I hate Lodge. First tackle over the Chuggies. They're 15 metres out left hand side here. Here comes Kiri Crichton. Ooh, crunched. Crunched down there, 10 metres out. So, Warrior Hargraves now. Takiyaho. Who do we want here? We want Verrills or Manu. Verrills or Manu here for the old X Factor. Fortnite. Danny's back. Absolutely. Long razor. Left hand side. They kick it through here. Oh, terrible. Latrell Mitchell picks it up there. And gets it to 10. That was a terrible kick. Thanks, Roosters, for taking Paulo next year. You watch him actually turn out to be a good player there. You know, you watch him turn out to be a good player. They always have the ability to make him into a good player. You said Dragons raised, not to be rude. You're rude. I find it offensive you've said that. How dare you? Does anyone in Australia like Lodge by his family? I don't understand why you've limited it to just Australia. People in New York probably don't like him either. 4 tackle now for the Rabbitohs, but then again, it's kind of normal in New York, that. 3 tackle now for the Rabbitohs here at the 40. Jeez. I'd rather Lodge than Warrior Hargraves. Yeah. On field, yeah. On field, yeah. So it's going to be Tedesco now. Brings blood to the 30, 35. You South fans are probably the reason he left. Yeah, Daz, mate. You're fair. It's a global law to hate Matt Lodge. It is. Definitely is. So second tackle leave with the Roosters. They're 45 minutes out. Warrior Hargraves is going to go out here, I think, for a HIA maybe. And now the Roosters will be in the attacking half here, 45 minutes out, but Warrior Hargraves will come... Oh! I thought there was a knock on there. 4 tackled here at the 35. Both are dirty grubs. You tell them, Dano. I want Matt Lodge versus Dano. Oh, no. Dano's got... He's on here. He's on here, the old Dano. Watson comes on for Warrior Hargraves, by the way. So Roosters here on fit tackle. That camera angle that was showing for the last 3-4 tackles was absolutely dreadful. Walk up, puts it up in the air. It's a fine tackle there from the Rabbitohs. And Johnson. Oh, the Roosters are playing well here, lads. The Roosters are playing well. That was a beautiful weight there for the feet to touch the ground and then slap him. Jeez, the defence on the line is very good here. I'd back Dano against that Muppet. Oh, I don't know. Oh, no. Lodge will get folded by Dano. Third tackle now. Mate, get him in a 1v1 on Fortnite and Dano wins that battle all the time. Get him in a 1v1 on FIFA and Dano loses that battle. But the Rabbitohs now left-hand side of the 40. Good little run there by Mamazelis. Fit tackle here. Yeah, Mamazelis is playing pretty well here in this early part of this game. And Ilias is going to whack that one up there. No chasing the Rabbitohs though. Chase it through, lads. Chase it through. Left-hand side now for the Roosters. Tedesco. Tedesco here. Tedesco. He's away, Tedesco. Jimmy Tedesco's at the 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's just on the inside. Slips over. Oh, he slips over. That was a great run there. That was a great run there by James Tedesco. Left-hand side now. Walker gives it back here to... Sorry, Kiri gives it back to Takiyaho. Takiyaho to Verrills. Verrills here to Tedesco. Tedesco kicks it through here for Momorowski. It'll be drop out. Jeez. The Roosters are on fire right now. Roosters are on fire right now. Boy. Look at that from Tedesco. Look at the footwork. Look at the footwork there from James Tedesco. Just incredible. Just incredible. Eggman getting around the Roosters. And that's going to be Alex Johnson has to bat that ball dead. Oh, short kick there is going to be dumb. Short kick there is going to be really dumb. So it's going to be 8-0, lads. It's going to be 8-0. There is 0% chance the Roosters don't go over the 2 here. There is 0% chance. There is 0% chance the Roosters don't go over the 2 here. Ladies and gentlemen, why teams go over the short dropout? So to put it simply, the team kicking backs in their defense, right? So what they're saying is we're going to take the risk to get the ball, but we're backing in our defense that even if you get the ball 10 metres out, that you're going to not score because we've got a good enough defense to hold you out. But the issue, as you obviously alluded to, is that they don't kick it deep enough. So when you do that, you're now opening up to an 8-0 ball game. At least get the 10. If it goes 20, whoop your shit. You're backing your defense. But if it's going 5 metres, there is a bad mistake. Titans do this too many times. So yeah, line defense is a bit easier usually. I would agree. Brian Robinson says this is why you back your defense and boot the thing far. No. So backing the defense is actually then going for the short kick rather than the long kick. Going for the long kick is a little bit different. Like, it's still also backing your defense in, but I would say going short means that you're backing your defense, saying that even though you're going to be close, we still know we're going to defend it. So that's, I would disagree and say that wouldn't be backing your defense going for the big kick. That would be saying that, look, we're going to defend you, but it's not as hard as on the line. I disagree with that notion. Malcolm says, those nightmares you're running and you slip, that's what happens in NRL and real life, yeah? So 8-0 to the Roosters, guys. 17 minutes into the game. Roosters off to a very good start. Wolfman says, you get 50-50 to get the ball back and sideline defense is usually good and you need to run on the field. I wouldn't necessarily say it's 50-50. I wouldn't, because it does come down to a few bit of like this. Firstly, it has to go over 10. So then when it's in the air, if it goes past the 10, then it becomes 50-50. But will it go at the full as well? I think that it's not necessarily 50-50. It'd be still more in favour of the team receiving the kick. But I understand that once the ball goes into the air past the 10, then it would become 50-50. But until then, it wouldn't be. I personally wouldn't believe it would be 50-50. I still think the team receiving is massively in favour because of what we just saw as well. So territory so far, 65% territory to the Roosters, 35% to the Rabbitohs, 8-0 here to the Roosters so far, 22 minutes to go first half. I've only been to one NRL game live, and that was last year at the SCG, Roosters vs Sharks. I've absolutely no idea how that game went. I would have streamed it though. Roosters here, good to step in with Connor Watson, gives it off to Nguama, and they'll go and take it down to the 40. Rabbitohs says the single Pringles. Single Pringles. Not too sure what that means, but it means something. It means something. So 4 tackle now, left-hand side, and Takiaho gets up to Crichton. Crichton slapped the tackle by Ilias. At least Ilias has been a little bit better this year than people were starting to give him credit for earlier on. Like, he got slaughtered after that Broncos game. After that first game of the season against the Broncos... Oh, good tape by Latrell, actually. He had to rely on the Roosters play and miss the tap back, but it was a good tape regardless. And then... boy! That is a huge hit. That is a huge hit there from Matt Flog. So, they go Cody Walker, gives it off to Jai Arrow. Jai Arrow can't get the pass away. Oh, he tried, though. So, now gets that to the 30. 4 tackle here. And you can hear the East chant in the crowd. 5th tackle now to the 45. 20 minutes to go here the first half, guys. Go down there, hit that thumbs up button, make it blue. I appreciate you. Hit that thumbs up button. It's free. And then subscribe as well. It's also free. Get around it. We stream every game here. So subscribe if you're new around here. But Saliva Havili is trying to get a penalty here for a high tackle. It should be fine. I would safely assume. Bro, settle down. Oh, no. Settle down. No, there's nothing in that. There's nothing in that. Settle down, crowd. There's no way that's a penalty. No way. No chance that was ever a penalty. No chance. No chance, Rabbitohs fans. No chance. All right. So he's still milking it here. He's gonna have to come up for a HIA, bro. You've just milked a penalty. You just milked it, not gotten the penalty, and now you will have to come up for a HIA. This is the risk you take with milking a penalty. This is the risk you take milking a penalty. Because he will have to come up for a HIA now. He will pass the HIA, but he won't be able to come back for a little bit. So now, you're actually detrimental to your own team because you're being silly and stupid. There was no way he was there was no way that he felt that. There was no way he felt what that just happened there. That was very soft. And the ball, good catch there by the Roosters at the 30. Good catch. 20 minutes gone here. It's Joey Manu who grabbed that one. So Crichton now gets the ball out to the 35. Run meters tonight already. 108 run meters for James Tedesco already. 60 minutes to go in this game, and Tedesco is already at 108 meters. Matthew Flog, he's at 77 already. 4 tackle now. So the Roosters now at the 45. Left-hand side here. Daz, you just ruined it. Left-hand side, the Roosters are away here. Crichton, Tedesco! Daz, wait a little bit. So it's going to be try time there for the Roosters. Try time for the Roosters, and James Tedesco goes boomski. Try time for the Roosters. 12-0 with a kick to come. And that was too easy there. Oh, wait. Mate? Oh, that's right. Blake Allen's Roosters won at 12 Johnson anytime. But at least races 20 Roosters looking good there for Blake. But other ones. Sam Verrills with a great pass there. Future Gold Coast Titan right there. Big bomb. Crichton back on the inside to James Tedesco. Who, if he wants to be future Gold Coast Titan, can be. But bottom races, Jackson Paulo not having a good night defensively. Jackson Paulo's not a good player. That's why. Rabbitohs says, let's go. Your name is Rabbitohs. I don't know why you're saying let's go, considering that you're a Rabbitohs fan. I don't know. That was a great pass there from Verrills. I'm telling you, Verrills is a superbly underrated player. The Roosters were playing terribly until he came back from injury. Let's throw that out there. But Keary there, look at this. Look at that hold-up play. And then he gets that ball off to Crichton. Unbelievable. And then that was just so easy there for Teddy as well on the inside. But this is my channel. But your name is Rabbitohs. And you're celebrating the Roosters scoring against the Rabbitohs. Do you not see the problem here? Saliba Havili, time him out. He's obviously just a self-promote. So 80 minutes to go in the first half. Yeah, just time him out, Dana. Or does. So 80 minutes to go here the first half here. And Sammy Walker to make it a 14-0 game. Boomski! Bing, 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 bing. Imagine being a Rabbitohs fan and celebrating the Roosters scoring against the Rabbitohs. Movie. Time to get a job. Oh no, Daz has got him. He's got him dirty there. So 14-0 the Roosters with 18 minutes to go the first half. Verrills will be an even better player next year at the Titans. Of course, they're first place. So, by the way, guys, I have to update the table. That's what I got to do. That's what I've got to do, sir. So plus 14 here means plus 205 for the Chooksters. Plus 205 for the Chooksters, and this will be 126 here for the Rabbitohs. 126 for the Rabbitohs. There we go. Jeez. So the Roosters actually have a chance as well. If they win by a big score, they could still go above the Storm, to be completely honest with you. They would need to win by another 40-odd points, though. If they won by 60, so they would need to win by another 44 points. So if they won this game 58 points, they'd go above the Storm. Alex is up to the table, Blaze. You're welcome for reminding you. Yeah, I was already doing it before you, so please feel free to shush. Wolfman says, what you watching the game on? You seem a bit slow, and people in here, Brighton, for example, supporting the call. I'm on KO, so I can't do anything about it. These guys are watching it on live TV. I watch it on KO. I can't do anything about that. So that's why we tell people and time people out if they go too early. If people comment too early about a try or whatnot. But then again, you've also got to remember that YouTube is about 7 to 14 seconds behind where I'm at. So I'm actually not that far behind. It's just that YouTube, from the streaming service to YouTube, you're about 7 to 14 seconds behind where I'm live. So I'm not really that far behind. I'm maybe about 3 to 5 seconds behind the actual live gameplay for myself, but it takes a bit to get to you guys. Could on my tongue here right inside. Rabbitohs are away. Oh no, bad pass. Rabbitohs could have a chance to break away there. Slapper said, I like the part where the Roosters did that thing with the ball. They did do that thing with the ball, Slapper. It happened. I saw it. Yeah, that was the moment. That's not a good kick there from the Rabbitohs at all. Tedesco! Now he's got the ball on. Now there's a chance the Rabbitohs get back in the game here. Oh no. Oh no, that's a penalty. Take 2, Rabbitohs. So take a quick tap here. They get this ball to the 15. Here come the Rabbitohs, Marky Nichols, the ball-headed Dolphins man next year. He'll be 10 metres out. First tackle of the Rabbitohs. Left-hand side here. They give it off to Hame Sele. And Sele will get taken down 3 metres out on the line. Black guys, come on, Johnson. Yeah, we want Johnson here. For you and also X Factor. Right-hand side. Here come the Rabbitohs. Kalamatangi. Taken down 5 metres out. As if Kalamatangi would run that. You have Johnson out on the wing. You get that ball out wide. So Rabbitohs here. Ilias gets it off to Totola. Totola now. He'll be 5 metres out here from the line. 4 tackle. 4 tackle now. Go left again and right. No, they go right. Ilias here quickly. It's going. Oh, Latrell. No, bro. You just cost. Johnson. Back on the inside here. Jackson Paulo. Latrell just cost a try there for Johnson, by the way. Latrell just cost a try there. And then he kicks it through. Oh, it's going to be interesting. I don't know if this is a try or not. I think this is a try in the Rabbitohs, but this is wild. And it's going to be 14-6 here, but that's. They're going to have to check this. I'm telling you right now, Latrell Mitchell just cost Johnson a try, because if he doesn't hold that play up there and passes it, it would have been a try. Ilias maybe scores a try here. Let's just see. So they go right inside. Look, Latrell passed that quickly and an easy in. If Latrell passed that easily before, they would have gotten a try. But he didn't, and then he decided to kick it through anyway, and it might work out to be a try. Is he onside, though? Is he onside? I think it's grounded, but is he actually onside from the first kick? There was also first tackle there, which is a ballsy call there from Latrell. Ooh. Is there a knock on there, maybe? So the second one, I think they'll check this. I think they're going to check this. Oh, yeah, Johnson is on the other side, yeah. Who's the one on the right, then? I can't think of his name. All right, so Latrell here cuts back on the inside, kicks it through. And I don't know. Is he onside? Galaxy Glory South Sydney. Try confirmed. I would like to see that onside again, though, to be honest with you. All right, so let's update this. They did need to score next, and they do score, so there you go. So that'll be 11. 2-11 there. That'll be 2-11. No, sorry, that'll be 199 here for the Roosters. 199 for the Roosters. And there we go. 199 for the Roosters, and the Rabbitohs will go to plus 132. There we go. I thought he was offside, but no one even mentioned it. I mentioned it. I was saying that I thought he was offside. No, I mentioned it. Oh, maybe not, actually. I'm just saying, you can't tell that from the angle that I just seen it, but that's a hard one to call there. I would have liked to see it from the side angle, but he probably was onside, but I thought he was offside originally. But I'm telling you, whoever's number 5 there for the Rabbitohs would have scored an easy try if Latrell had to pass it first time. I need to go and check who number 5 is. Tane Milne, not Buddy, not Alex Johnson. Tane Milne was the one who got cost there a couple of times. David says, here comes the South fans. Crazy New Zealanders that looked offside, flat at best. Yeah, at very minimum it's flat. At very minimum it's flat. But I'm surprised they didn't check it. That's the issue. They didn't check it. But then again, they get better angles than us. So show us the angles then, you Muppets. Show us the angles. Max Watson said, I meant the commentary. They didn't even show off many other angles other than the front on angles either. Yes, I'm saying, I agree with you. So fifth tackle now, the Rabbitohs. They're 45 metres out here from the line. He's onside. Well, maybe Jimmy James, but we didn't get to see it. So I don't understand how you have that opinion when we didn't get to see the angle. So if we didn't get to see the angle, and you didn't get to see the angle, how do you know he's onside? Because he looked offside originally, but he could have been onside. And he probably is onside. They've called us a try confirmed, but I'm just saying we didn't get the angles to prove it. And it's like, if they have the angles they say they do, they say they always have more angles that they get seen on TV. It's like, why? It's like, why? Show us them. You don't need to hide them. So there we go, guys. 14-6 here to the Roosters, but it's going to be a penalty to the Roosters as well. Gally says, who's at the end of the ladder? The old West Tigers, sir. The old West Tigers. It's a good game, but it's a good game. Rabbitohs not out of it just yet. Not out of it just yet. What's the point if you don't show us? He said, what's the point? All right, so the Roosters now, they'll be 47 metres out of the Rabbitohs line. Lodge coming off, my eyes need a break. I thought he was off for a little bit, to be honest with you. I didn't even know that he was actually still on. I thought he came off for a little bit. So it's going to be third tackle now for the Roosters. They're 30 metres out, right-hand side. And they'll get this ball now to the 20. Fourth tackle. 20 metres out, left-hand side. Now Verrills gets it off to Keary. Keary, 10 metres out. Fifth tackle here. Still 11 minutes and 20 seconds to go the first half. Verrills, Walker. Oh, no. And Manu would have been offside anyway, I reckon. I reckon Manu's offside. Walker. I just want to say, though, I think it was going to be offside against Manu. So it's like, can't you kind of call... Oh, well... I would have called Manu offside there, penalty Rabbitohs, because he does stop, though, to be honest with you. But the only player in the vicinity is actually technically Manu. Hey, Bulldogs have made it a long way from the bottom of the ladder. Let's go to car. I would disagree with you. Oh, well done, Rabbitohs. You are the dumbest team on the planet. That's going to go 1 metre, and the Roosters are going to get a penalty from right in front. They can go there too they want. But Galaxy, I'm going to completely disagree with you. You still come 5th last. Like, you've still come 5th last, bro. Settle down. What are they doing, the Rabbitohs? You don't need to be going with a short kick off here. You don't need to do it. Like, BK's ahead of my TV by 20 seconds. So different for all of us. Yeah, I guess it is. So Roosters will take the quick tap here. They don't need to go for the 2. But still, it's just like silly. Why? Like, what are you doing? So 10 minutes to go in the first half, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Hit that big old red subscribe button. It's free, you may as well. We've got a big day tomorrow. We've got 2 big games. Dragons, Broncos, Warriors, Titans. But also, we've got the Wallabies versus Springboks. Here we go. Third tackle over the Roosters. They're 3 metres out. Oh! Manu! Oh, so close 1 metre out. So close there. Third tackle here with the Roosters. 10 metres out. Huge hit there. Kolomatangi drives Egan Butcher back there. Huge hit there by Kolomatangi. Sammy Verrills now. Left-hand side. Gives it off. And Walker. Oh, it's going to be easy. Where is Latrell? Where is Latrell? That is your job as a fullback. Where the hell is the fullback? So 18-60 for the kid to come. That was just dreadful. There's a hole in South's defence. Dear Labour. There's a hole in South's defence. The Roosters today. My God. That's bad. Why is Latrell on the line there? You're a fullback. Why are you in the line, bro? Why is Latrell Mitchell in the line as a fullback? Oh no, I remember the Galaxy's the guy who likes the singing, Daz. Remember that guy who really likes the singing and kept asking me to sing on stream? I'm pretty certain that's that Galaxy below. And Scotty Wilson's over. Go ahead, Scott, mate. So Sam Walker there with the try. Latrell's trash. I disagree. I think Latrell's a very good player, but I just don't understand. You're a fullback. Why are you in the line? You're a fullback. Why are you in the line? And also, like, he's made 2 stupid decisions to go for the short dropouts. Latrell's having a mare right now. He's having a shocking game so far. He got a good try assist, though, for the only try with the Rabbitohs, but besides that, he's having a mare. He's having a mare. All right, so it's going to be 26 here. So, got to update this ladder again here. Got to update this ladder again. So it goes back. Doesn't go black. Goes back to plus 205 there for the Roosters. And for the Rabbitohs, it will go to plus 126. The Shell's trash, calm down. I know. I don't say, Blaze, you can't say that. You're not a former player. I'm not a former player. Yeah, no, you're not. I'm not a former player. Dylan Edwards would never. Oh, Dylan Edwards, plenty of times. Bunnies are in a bit of a shambles. In a bit of a shambles. Still plenty of time to go in this game, though. It showed by that last try they're still in it. 8:39, another short said by people. The time you speak about it is 8:41 is when you talk about it. I don't know what that means. I like the replay. They're looking at him like, why are you not in the line? I just don't understand why Latrell Mitchell is in the line of defense. I don't get it. You are the fullback. That's always going to happen there. Any good team is going to say there's no fullback, and they're going to kick it through, and they're going to score a try. Because you've got all the Rabbitohs players going forward. The Roosters players, they're always going, they're going forward towards their try line. So that means that they're going to have the advantage 10 times out of 10. Will they score 10 times out of 10? Not necessarily, but they're going to have the advantage 10 times out of 10 in that situation. So Roosters now 4 tackle. Takiao still going here at the 40. Brighton Roberts, Darius Boyd's used to defending the line a fair bit as fullback. It seemed to work to some degree. Yeah, well, ask Latrell how it just worked for them. Alright, so Rabbitohs now. Johnson, he's going to bring this one out here to the 15. They need to score next. I don't necessarily believe they have to score before half-time, but it'd be very, very crucial. Tommy says the reason Latrell has been terrible is... Okay, I'm not going to read the rest of that comment out. I'm not going to read the rest of that comment out. Alright, so second tackle here for the Rabbitohs. They're going to get this ball to the 40. Good rush-up defense here for the Roosters. If they can get a penalty here, the Rabbitohs will be huge. Latrell, right-hand side. Ilias hit a Cody Walker. Walker's done nothing so far. Jackson Paulo here with a good run. Gets us to the 45. But, yeah, Cody Walker's been non-existent so far in today's game. Non-existent. The bald man, Mark Nichols. I was about to say Cold Hero. By the way, it's very funny. I went to Hungry Jack's today, guys, and people recognised me at Hungry Jack's and wanted a photo and said I was a Cold Hero. I was like, well, there you go. It's weird getting recognised in public. Like, I'm used to it at games, obviously, but it's weird getting recognised in public and being called a Cold Hero. It was awesome. Appreciate the young lads, but it was so interesting to me, like being recognised in a public place where you're not used to it. So third tackle here for the Roosters. Tasmate says, are you questioning my first grade English skills, sir? I'm questioning your half grade English skills, yeah. So Roosters now, they get this ball to the halfway line. 4 tackle. Good run there by, who was that? I can't even see who it was. Left-hand side here for the Roosters. Crichton. That was a good line ball there from Keary to Crichton. Almost a timeout for Tommy. The reason oh yeah. No, I don't think that was too bad. I just know that we had a lot of Rabbitohs and Panthers slander with Centrelink last night. Oh, boy. Santa Claus says those kids aren't wrong, though, Blaze. Stevie Michaels, mate. Cold hero. Wolfman, Scott Wilson says, I hope Roosters put feet on the Rabbits. Oh, no. I agree, Alex. Yeah, because then Knowledge Lyrics won't shut up for 3 years. He won't shut up and... Oh, man. That'd be painful. Roosters win the comp this year would be the most painful experience ever because we'd have to listen to Knowledge Lyrics. Alright, so third tackle for the Rabbitohs. They're 35 minutes out. They've got numbers. No! You Muppet man. Muppet man. The short ball wasn't on there. You had 2 players out of the left-hand side. You had the numbers on the left-hand side, but I guess because of the grand final last year and also the game against the Panthers a couple of weeks back, they don't want to throw that cutout ball because the cutout ball obviously doesn't work with Rabbitohs. We saw that in the grand final last year with Stephen Crichton picking it up, and oh, wait a second, 2 weeks ago when Stephen Crichton picked it up as well. Rabbits are losing first round. Well, they played the Roosters. Unless the Roosters go and win this game by 60-odd points, which I highly, highly doubt, then this is entirely possible because they'll play him. The only reason they don't play him next week... Oh, Tedesco! The only reason they don't play him next week is if the Roosters won by about 60. That's going to be instruction there for the Roosters. That was dumb. So the Rabbitohs get one last opportunity here before the first half ends. Oh, a bit of a push and shove here. Tane Milne and Tedesco going a bit of a slutty slap. Got about that tackle, Paulo. No point rushing up if you're going to miss. Exactly right. But it's going to be a penalty here to the Rabbitohs. Yeah, that was a pretty poor tackle attempt there from Jackson Paulo. Roosters 72-6. Yeah, Alex, that's not going to happen here. Alex, yeah, no, it's not going to happen. That only happened one time this year, and that was, yeah, your team, yeah. So, left-hand side now with Rabbitohs, and then we've 25 minutes out. Second take. What are you on tonight, Alex? The tequila, or are you on the Sambuca? You got a bit of absinthe in you? I'm feeling you're a bit of a tequila man tonight. That's what I'm feeling. Third tackle now, 20 minutes out of the line, 3 minutes to go here. Left-hand side, Ilias, they got numbers here. Cody Walker, nice pass. Oh, no, bad pass. Bad pass. Good defense from Momorowski, though. So, 4th tackle here, 9 minutes out from the line. Cody Walker in the dummy, gives it off here to Havili. Siliva Havili. Ooh, gets about 4 minutes out. He's having flashbacks, Alex. He's having flashbacks, he is. Right inside now. Rabbitohs with the ball. Ilias here, Latrell. Selfish. No. Oh, no, Latrell. No, Latrell. He's having an absolute shocking game. Has Johnson even touched the ball yet? No, Blake Harler. I don't think he has. I dead set do not believe he has. He's very poor. Why are you going right-hand side? You score every week through Alex Johnson. You haven't even let him touch the ball once over. No. Hughes is playing next week, Senpai. So third tackle now for the Roosters. They're 40 minutes out here from their own line. You have to go down the sideline of your best player, or your best winger anyway. At the halfway point, fourth tackle here. Look at that. That's definitely not straight there from Koloamatangi, but they're not going to call penalty. Or 6 again, sorry. Joey Manu here. It's a nice run still. So you have the opportunity to risk it going sideways when you're 60 metres away from your own end goal, not 10. And up it goes there. I actually disagree. I don't think the regular season went fast at all this year. I think... I don't think it's gone so fast this year. I think it's definitely... I guess that I'm different, though. We're not just watching it. We're creating content. So you get to this point of the season and you start to... You get a little bit... you're just like, oh, yeah, here we go. We get to the finals. And then it usually is a bit of a break. I don't get a break, but... especially with the Rugby League World Cup, too, actually. There is no break this year for anyone, realistically. I guess January, but January's pre-season. Pre-season training and whatnot, so people start talking about it again. Pat Madison's poor Rabbitohs. Well, it's still early. So, Tass there, and they'll get the ball at 35. Penalty Rabbitohs. They got a chance here. Take a quick tap. I wouldn't go for the kick here. A minute to go here. I wouldn't take the kick. I'd take the quick tap. South, what are you doing? South, what are you doing? You're wasting time, Rabbitohs. What are you doing? You got 50 seconds to go. What are you doing? What are you doing, Rabbitohs? No, actually, yeah, FIFA World Cup, Brighton Robinson. We've got the FIFA World Cup. We've got Rugby League World Cup, Cricket World Cup, Premier League. NFL, NBA. NFL starts up next week on BKRmy USA. Our second channel. Our third channel, but we'll say second. So 40 seconds to go. The Rabbitohs just wasted 25 seconds off of their time here, which was dumb. So first tackle now for the Rabbitohs. They're 45 metres out. They need to do something pretty quickly here. Right-hand side to Mark Nichols. And maybe the forwards aren't where you go right now when you've got 24 seconds left. You've got maybe two hit-ups here. Maybe 3 attempts, actually. Oh, I guess he offload away here. Rabbitohs left-hand side. Ilias here to... Oh, geez, big hit. Latrell Mitchell's playing like a person who said Storm with an S. You're absolutely right. So this is the last play here. Geez, it's been a terrible set here. Terrible set from the Rabbitohs so far. Cody Walker here. Oh, bro, that's a terrible set from the Roosters. The Rabbitohs. That's a pathetic set from the Rabbitohs. That's pathetic, man. That was a really, really pathetic set from the Rabbitohs. Like, firstly, you wasted 25 seconds off the clock by just simply walking back to the 30-metre line to then proceed to take the kick 25 seconds after you got it. Either take the quick tap or kick it out very quickly. And then to put that set together, run 2 hit-ups through the forwards and then just kind of walk with the next couple of plays makes no sense. The Roosters played well in that first half. I wouldn't say it was exceptional. The Roosters did play well in the first half. But, like, look at that second try for the Roosters. Like, where's Latrell Mitchell? Was it the second or third try? Like, the third try or second try was pathetic by Rabbitohs defense. Overall, the Roosters have been a much better team here. And no Rabbitohs fan can say they've been robbed or anything like that. It's just been a very bad defensive performance by them. And also, the Roosters just playing well. But, man, Latrell Mitchell, you're a fullback. Get in the line. Like, get out of the line in that situation. Oh, man. But anyway, guys, it is half-time. I'm just a bit disappointed that the Rabbitohs finished up that first half. I'm looking like 2-1 is going to be my tips, considering that at one stage it looked like I could have been 0-2. It's turned into 2-1, so I'll take it. But let's go and hit that thumbs up button, guys. It's free. Smack it down, and obviously subscribe if you're new around here. We've got a big weekend to come, and we've got the NRL finals in the next 4 weeks, which is going to be absolutely hectic. Absolutely hectic. Galaxy says, hey, Panthers versus mixed team of Teddy, Joshua Dakar, Munster, Cookie, Nico Hines, Walker, Pappenhausen. But if you think the Panthers are beating that team, you're crazy. You're ridiculous. So what you're basically saying is it's going to be Panthers versus Australia. The Panthers would get robbed. The Panthers would get beaten by a very large amount. Just want to throw that out there. The Panthers would get beaten by a very large amount. Just putting that out there. Just putting that out there. They would get beaten by 40 to 50 if they took on Australia. Obviously, Cleary. Well, to be fair, like who are the guaranteed bolters for Australia in that Panthers team right now? Nathan Cleary's not a bolter right now. Cherry Evans maybe. I still think they give it to Cleary. It's not guaranteed bolter. Luai will play for Samoa. Dylan Edwards won't make the Australian side. I think he should probably be in the extended squad, but he won't make it. Pisakos Sau's in Fiji. William Akikau's in Fiji. Moses Leota, I think he's in Samoa. Or Tonga. One of them, I think he's Samoan. Isaiah Yeo is maybe the only bolter, I would say. Guaranteed 100% lock it down in that 13 role. There's no... Yeo's the only one. Which is crazy to say. But the Panthers are very much Samoan based. They've got Leota, they've got Crichton, they've got the other one, Brian To'o, they've got Jerome Luai. Very Samoan based. They're best because Western Sydney is very Islander. So a lot of those Samoans and Fijians, like Sumi Torova, and Tongans and whatnot, actually grew up in that area. Blake Harler says, WTF. I know, it's wild. Like the Panthers are good, lads, but like they're good in regards to the NRL. So you're telling me I'm either going to take the Panthers or I'm taking a team that has Tedesco in fullback, Trebojevic and Latrell in centres. On the wings, I've got Addo-Carr and you could even go Suwali if you want. I'd probably look at going Suwali there. In the 5'8", you got Cameron Munster. In the 7, you got Nathan Cleary. In the number 9, you got Harry Grant, Ben Hunt, or Damien Cook. Take your pick. Lads, come on, bro. Ridiculous. Alex says, I know, Scott, it must be so hard being a Rabbits fan. Jake Bosch is up the Roosters. Yeah, they're playing well, Jake. They're playing well, mate. I want the Muppet Man song. Well, you need to see someone be a Muppet Man. Josh Ryan's the Panthers beat Queensland easy. Yeah, Josh, that's cool. New South Wales lost. Thanks for coming. Yeah. New South Wales was basically the Panthers, right? And they lost to Queensland. So, Isaiah Yeo was in the team. Nathan Cleary was in the team. Jerome Luai was in the team. Brian To'o was in the team. Stephen Crichton was in the team. Liam Martin in the team. And you lost. So I don't understand what you're talking about there, Josh. That's very easy to disprove that one because you got beaten. So, thanks for coming. Galaxy says the Rabbits could have at least tried. Junior Paulie, you're forgetting dropped for 10 balls. Again, you lost. Thanks. There's no argument here. Wolfman says, Josh, didn't Queensland just beat New South Wales Panthers? They did. I know. He's being silly. Like, he just looks like... It's just stupid. Like, I get it. I get you want to get involved in banter, but you don't win this battle. There's no way you win this battle because Queensland just beat, effectively, the Panthers. Like... Josh Ryan's a Parramatta guy. We're very well aware Junior Paula plays in Parramatta, mate. It's not rocket science. We do watch every game here. But there were 7 players. I think in total throughout the entire team, there was actually 9 Panthers players. So it's like, cool. But this one's very easy to be proven wrong because you've already been proven wrong. Jake Bosch is up the Roosters. Yeah, they're playing well, mate. Like I said, they're playing well. Scott says, BK, will you be doing MLB postseason? Maybe, Scott. I'm not on this channel, but on BK Sport USA, maybe. I'm doing NFL, though, which starts next Friday. Which I'm looking forward to. Are they coming out for the second half, are they? Already? No. Oh, sorry. They're just showing the highlights and then running out onto the field for the first time. Wait, this is an astrophysics? I don't even know what you're talking about. Brian Robinson says, New South Wales with Teddy are way better than Panthers anyway. New South Wales with Teddy? New South Wales with Teddy are way better than Panthers anyway. I'm not too sure what that means, really. Galaxy says Cleary's alright, but not that good. That's a ridiculous statement by a ridiculous person. Blake Carter says Tigers could probably beat Queensland, though. Yeah, Blake, yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, they're definitely a good team, the old Tigers. Yeah, they've got a really good CEO, a really good owner, who really cares. He really cares about the fans. I remember when he went on that podcast, he said, I'd love to go on that podcast. I definitely think of the fans. I definitely don't think that, the fans have no say and don't know what they're talking about. That's not what he said. He definitely said, I really care about the fans and I want to always listen to what they have to say. Yeah, it was interesting there from 100 to Pansius. Keenan says, South Sydney left their defense at the Parramatta game for sure. Yeah, look, that game, see, this is why NRL is so hard to read, because Parramatta, they have that game in them where they concede that many points and then lose 26-0 or whatever. And then they go and beat, these other teams. But then again, they beat the Storm with that Jerome Hughes as well, and Pappenhausen, but Pappenhausen's been out for half the season. Parramatta are very hard to read. I still could see them get knocked out in straight sets. Josh Ryan's just a couple different guys will change dynamic of an entire team. Are you still going? It doesn't matter if Pappenhausen plays, we win, go Blues. Bro, you look so dumb. It's unbelievable. I'm not even going to respond to you. You just look so dumb. Brighton Robinson says, just send the Maroons out there for the World Cup. It's usually how it works. I think there'll be more of a mix this time around for the World Cup. But usually how it works is that the Australian team is predominantly based on the winning Origin team. But I think it'll be more mixed this time around. Alex says, we don't talk about Lee Hagee pants. Jake Bosch says, I don't want Penrith to make the grand final. I'm pretty sure Josh is just 12. I don't know. I reckon he's probably... I think he's probably old enough to... I think he'll probably tell himself he's trolling now. But realistically, he's just saying dumb shit because he's just dumb. Brian Robinson says, bro, it's a Panthers team with Teddy at fullback, pretty much, and Queensland won. Oh, I get that comment now in regards to it was a Panthers team with Teddy fullback. Yeah. Okay, I get it now. The roster is on fire. Roosters are playing well. Scott Wilson says Josh is 100%, and he said, well, no shit, Sherlock. Maroons, right? I usually say morons, but they won. Well, that's too bad for you, isn't it, Wolfman? Woohoo! Like that. Just waking you up, making sure you're all awake. All right. I can make sure you're all awake even again if you'd like. If you'd really like me to wake you up, I can make sure I do that. But it is still half time here, guys. So it is still half time. Crazy Sons is still going. He's still going, big fella. He's trying. Like I say all the time, you tried your best, you failed miserably. The lesson is never to try. Tim Brasher. Just a random stream. Does anyone else think that Reynolds should have stayed at South Sydney? I think everyone does, but in the same sense, Reynolds wanted to stay at South Sydney. They just didn't offer him long enough. It was the Rabbitohs who basically effectively said no to him. It wasn't Reynolds saying no to them. Reynolds wanted, I think, 3 years, and the Broncos gave him 3 years. Rabbitohs said, well, I'll give you 2, I think. The Rabbitohs said, I'll only give him 2, and then he said, I want 3, and they said, we're not going to give you 3, and then the Broncos said, okay, we'll give you 3, and that's why he went. But I'm not sure that's just what the media says. I don't know. Reno personally. Reno wanted to be a one-club player, but they didn't want him. Yeah, I'm pretty certain. Yeah, I remember that. I remember Reno coming out and saying that he wanted to stay there. He's from Redfern. I'm pretty certain he grew up in Redfern. Like, specifically Redfern, the actual suburb, which is a lot better nowadays than it has been in the past, but it still has its downfall. But I'm pretty certain he grew up in the heart of Rabbitoh territory. I'd say the heart of Rabbitoh territory is Redfern, but you've also got Botany. But Botany's right next to it, to be completely honest with you. Jake Bosch's Roosters are going to beat Rabbitohs 13+. Settle down there, cowboy. There's still a long way to go here. He's a South junior. But I'm pretty certain he actually grew up literally in Redfern. Wolfman says, I think he should have stayed at Rabbitohs only because of the 1-10 career, not many left, unfortunately. So Wolfman, again, he wanted to stay at the Rabbitohs. They just didn't offer him enough. It's like, if the Broncos are offering you 3 years... Remember, guys, you've got to think about this in regards to your family, yeah? You've only got a limited time as a player. We have an unlimited amount of time to support this game. We have an unlimited amount of years to support this team. Whenever you pass away, that's when you stop supporting, right? Comparatively to players, they get at maximum maybe about 15, 16 years if they're the best of the best and treat their body perfectly from when they're 18 to maybe 33 to 35, which is a very long career. Normally, players will be like 18 to maybe 31, 30, 31, 18, 19. Most players, we don't even start until about 20. So, obviously, on average, players be like half a year and shit like that. But the general consensus of the good players, they'll probably go for a good 10 to 11 years, right? So, you're going to think about that. That's a third of your time. You're either going to get 2 years or 3 years. So I'm going to take the stability of that 3rd year so I can continue to play, get more money. I'm going to take the stability of that for my family and for the sake of after I finish my career. You have to look after yourself and your family. So do you want to potentially get injured in that 2nd year and then not be able to fight for your career? Or do you want to have a guaranteed contract for 3 years and then you're sorted a lot more for the rest of your life? I don't know. It's a very smart decision from Reno, in my personal opinion. And I think it needed to happen. Obviously, I would have preferred him to stay at the Rabbitohs. I think anyone would have preferred him to stay at the Rabbitohs. But the Rabbitohs didn't see the value. I think the Rabbitohs were silly. I do. I think Rabbitohs are silly. I think he can still play for a couple more years. However, I do think that the Broncos, if they don't if they don't win the comp in the next 3 years, it was a failure. It was a failure. If they don't win the comp with Renault in the next 3 years, it's a failure. Like, what's it done then? What's it done? If it makes it gets you to the 8, you better hope you've built around him, because you've built that entire team around Renault right now. So I guess you have to build around Carrigan. It's a lock. Cool. Okay. That's not really who you build around, though. You don't really build around forwards. Building around 9. I specifically say 7, though. If you don't have a bang quality 7, it's not going to do anything. So Renault was good, but if they don't get in the 8 next year, it's going to be a massive failure already. If they don't win the comp in the next 2-3 years, then I'm telling you, it's a failure of a signing, because they've gone out, built a team around a player, and he's going to retire. And they're going to be like, well, shit, who do we go with now? Buddy, Ezra Mann? Like, Ezra Mann is super overrated. I think he's a good player alongside Renault, but I still think he's super overrated as well. And he's a 6. So who goes to the 7? Do you go out of the market? Who's open to the market in 2024? Who's going to want to go to the Broncos after the way that Reynolds it didn't work out with Renault, one of the best 7s in the game? I don't know. It's a very tough predicament for the Broncos, because they've already 1 year down, didn't make the 8, capitulated as we kind of didn't expect. But they capitulated really, really badly. So if they don't make the 8 next year, let alone win the comp in the next 2 years, it's effectively a failed signing. Scott Wilson says, BKR, who wins the premiership first? Dolphins, Warriors, or Eels? I would say that out of all 3 of those teams, I think the Warriors would be closest to a premiership if the Eels don't win this year. So obviously the Eels, as we currently speak, are the favourites out of the 3 teams there, because they have still a chance this year, right? Rabbitohs are running out into the field. But I would say, based on the fact that I don't think the Eels win this year, I think they go into another rebuild. The Redcliffe Dolphins are close to nowhere close to winning the comp. I will take the Warriors, because at least they'll get home games. But then again, I don't think any 3 of those teams are any real threat in the near coming future for the very close time being. There's still a few years for them all to build. But the Eels, which is obviously based on this year, they're the closest. Tommy says, Scott Wilson, none of the teams in the next 100 years. Rabbitohs says it was good. Rabbitohs try every on. Mate, you celebrated the Roosters scoring before. You celebrated Tedesco. Brian Roberts says, is every signing a failure if they don't win the comp? I would agree. I would say in regards to the specific context of what I'm talking about, yes. Not every signing, though. No, but the specific context, you have bought a player to bring your club back to success. You have built your club around that player. Without that play this year, you've clearly been shown to not play well. Even with him there, hasn't done necessarily the job overall. It did for a decent part of it, but then you capitulated late on in the season. So no, not every player is a failure if they don't win the comp. But in regards to this specific situation, you have put all your chips in. It's like Kieran Foran, right, for the Titans. They've put all their chips into Kieran Foran for next year. If they're not successful, he's going to come and help the team out in regards to the mentality off the field. But on the field, if they're not successful, it's effectively kind of a bit of a failure too. So yeah, in regards to the situation that I know you want to defend because you're a Broncos fan, I get that. But I think you can't argue with what I'm saying. You went out and bought him so that you could be competitive again. And you've missed the 8 in the first year with him. He's not going to get any less injury prone. He's going to get more injury prone. He's getting older. So if you don't become at least a genuinely competitive team, if you're not pushing prelims, grand final, I'm sorry, it's a failure. It is. It is. But there's still 2 years to prove me wrong. Still 2 years to prove me wrong. As in with the player you build around. I'm not having a crack at you. I'm just responding to you, by the way, as well. 9 is hopping up the Penrith Cows game tomorrow like there isn't a million hours. Oh, no. It's stupid. So, second takeover of the Rabbitohs. Guys, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. Rabbitohs need to score first in this second half. Otherwise, it is all but over. But second tackle here for the Rabbitohs as they receive the ball first. Third tackle now. Now be fourth at the 40. Talitha Parton says, why are you all saying it's over already? There is still 40 minutes. I know. That's what I never say it's over now. I never say it's over until it's over. We saw that in the last game too. We had someone saying with 3 minutes to go that Manly had already won. And they lost. Panthers versus Cowboys going to be a bad game. I'm not doing that. I'm doing Wallabies versus South Africa. I'm not streaming Cowboys and Panthers. I'll stream Dragons Broncos and I'll stream Titans Warriors, but I'm not going to stream Panthers Cowboys because they've got too many players out and the Wallabies versus Springboks is on. I considered doing All Blacks versus Argentina as well instead of Dragons Broncos, but at least with the Broncos, they are still technically playing for an 8 spot. And if they win tomorrow, they will actually move into the 8. They will actually move into the 8. If they win tomorrow. Jay Potter, who do you think is going to win the grand final this year? Panthers. Fourth tackle now, left-hand side. And the Roosters will get this ball 40 metres out, fifth tackle. Brian Roberts said, yeah, I agree with you, but I don't see it as a failure if Foran comes to the Titans, they make the top, and they don't make the top 8. I don't make the top 8. Oh, no. Perspectives, man. Broncos expect success. Broncos expect premierships. They expect to be good. if you don't make the 8 this year, which is very, very highly likely, 99.9% chance, if you don't make the 8, it's a failure, massively. Massive. But the Titans just miss out on the 8. It's a bit different because we don't expect success. There's context and perspective in regards to all different clubs. Josh Ryan's Panthers will beat Cowboys, put money on it. Okay, so third tackle now, left-hand side. Rabbitohs with the ball. Trump Mitchell. Oh, geez. Shape to go far and then just come the inside. Tigers getting feeded bomb this week. So you'd think so, but Sportsbet have actually got relatively short odds of him at $3.50, which confused me on my tipping stream the other day. Hame Seller here brings the ball to the 44, fifth tackle. Nate says the Eels are going to win the grand final this year. No, mate. So Rabbitohs now put that ball, and 40-20 attempt. That was not a good kick there from the Rabbitohs. Eels fans, honestly, when you die, please put your brain into, like, what is it called when you donate your brain to charity? Or what is it? To research, scientific research. Please donate your brain to scientific research. Every week this year, you've got a different opinion. Oh, that's a good hit. That's not past the horizontal. No way. That's not past the horizontal. I disagree. I'd like to see this one again. If this is past the horizontal, it has to go for 10. If it's not past horizontal, I think it's a bad call. I want to see this. So, it's a good hit there from Jai and Old May. And... oh, I disagree. It certainly goes past the horizontal. I would disagree with that call. I disagree that is past the horizontal. That is full of shit from the commentary. That was absolutely, Brian. That's down on horizontal. The commentary is dog shit. What do you mean he absolutely goes past the horizontal? You are lying to the people listening to you. That's a great tackle. There was nothing wrong with that tackle. He did not go past the horizontal. And for the commentary to say he clearly goes past horizontal, you are stupid. Second tackle here for the Roosters. They're 15 metres out from the line. General's dead dangerous tackle. You are also stupid. And he didn't go past the horizontal. It's a fine tackle. Tedesco's going to score here. 2 metres out from the line. It doesn't go past the horizontal, so it's not a dangerous tackle at all. So the Roosters here, Joey Manu. 1 metre out, forward tackle. Eels, you were good in the 80s, now you have Junior Paulo. Who do you go for, Josh? So Roosters now left-hand side. Oh my God, the defense of the Rabbitohs was poor. I really disagree with this being a try. I really do. But... my God, that was bad defense. Because I don't think the Roosters should have had the ball in that position. But the Roosters will score a try there. Brett Robertson says they defend the refs almost every time. It's like, it's a lie. It wasn't past the horizontal. I don't understand how Latrell didn't stop him there. Latrell's having a really poor game. He's having a really poor game. Also, I want to ask a question. If you've called that as a penalty for going past the horizontal, why is it not a sin bin like Brian Kelly or like Nathan Cleary? It's still past the horizontal in your opinion. So consistency, please, referees. Why on earth is it not a sin bin or a send-off based on the fact that you want to consistently call past the horizontal as a sin bin / send-off? But yet, it was only a penalty. That's my question. It's a simple question. It's a simple question. How is that not a sin bin / send-off based on the rules that you've consistently called this year? So 26-6 here. I've got to change the scoreline here. So let's go to the Roosters. No, I can't deal with you today, not Roosters. Plus 211. I can't deal with your ego today. Rabbitohs will go to plus 120. Brightman says, oh shit, here we go. Time out. I can't deal with Knowledge League today. Time out. Alright, so that's going to go to 211 to 120. So I'm looking like at least I'm going to get 2 and 1 here, guys. Yeah, Dad's my time out. I'm not going to deal with this today. Alright, so 35 minutes to go here, the game. Yeah. That's like I tipped the Roosters too. Hey, look, Knowledge Leagues, this is why people hate you and Roosters fans, and Roosters the team, because of you. Jimmy James says the only consistency is inconsistency. You're right. On this channel, anyway. On the channel. People hate the Roosters because of you. Rudy Tootie is streaming the All Blacks game. Unfortunately, not Rudy Tootie, but I will be doing the Wallabies versus South Africa game tomorrow night. I've got to do the Dragons Broncos because the Broncos do technically make the 8. Do go into the 8 tomorrow. They do go into the 8 tomorrow if they win, so it is still important. And obviously, I've been very consistent with the NRL this year, but I will do Wallabies because the Panthers Cowboys game means nothing. So up it goes there, and the Rabbitohs will get this ball to 10. Games over 365 already gave me my money early for Roosters win. Games over 365. I don't know what that means. So that comes to the game's gone soft now. If that's a dangerous tackle I want to watch, yeah. No way that was horizontal, pass horizontal. Yeah, it wasn't pass horizontal. So Saliva Havili will have to come out here for the Rabbitohs. It's a big if for me. I'm not too sure what that means. Mahandia says, not about it going soft, Kemp. You get me, they called it because that's the standard they've set. But no, but it's not, though, because it didn't go past horizontal. So if they choose not to call it right, what will happen to the inconsistency? No, incorrect in regards to this situation. Context regarding this situation, no. It was not past the horizontal. So it shouldn't have been a penalty in the first place. But considering that it was a penalty, it then has to be a sin bin, which is why the Roosters players were all doing this. And everyone in the crowd was booing. Because if you're going to call that as a penalty, you have to call it as a sin bin if you want to be consistent with the refereeing that you've done so far this season, let alone with how the Titans got treated last week, which was a fair call for me. I don't even think this was a penalty, but they called it as a penalty, so you have to call it as a sin bin. Based on the rules that they've laid out this year. There's no riots. There's no people pissed off if that gets called the correct way there. It didn't go past horizontal. So fifth tackle here, and they're 28 metres out of the line. Left-hand side here, Cody Walker puts the ball up on the air. Good kick, actually. Good kick. Alex Johnson coming through. Good take, though, from the Roosters winger. Brighton said, Bronx beat the Dragons, big if. There is a big if there. They haven't beaten Dragons at Cogra since 1998, apparently. Is what the... what's it called? Random stats guy. Oh! It's going to be knocked backwards there for the Roosters. Very lucky, though. But yeah. Yeah, apparently 1998 was the last time Broncos beat them at Cogra or something. Malcolm, will you still support City if they got relegated? Mate, I supported City in the championship. What are you talking about? Brunton Ray says, gee whiz, Cody Walker's been nearly non-existent. Oh, no, I was just after, sorry. I was just after. But before 2008, mate, realistically, we were a championship team. Realistically, so it's a silly question. Oh, Latrell here on the run. Jeez, that was actually a nice run. Good defense there with the Roosters to prevent that. All right. No, it was just a year, I think 2 years after we'd just gotten promoted for the last time. So Rabbitohs now left-hand side. Koloamatangi gets the ball to the 50. Arrow trying to spark something. Oh, good run there by Koloamatangi. Good offload. Gives it off here to... look at Tommy Burgess! Oh, it's a good run there from Burgess. 30 minutes out of the line. Mamazelis. He's having a pretty good game tonight, Mamazelis, for me, in regards to creating some kind of spark. Koloamatangi, well, what's going on there? Was that Joey Manu just knocked over Latrell? Dangerous. So left-hand side now, it's going to be Totola. Tavita Totola here. It'll be 5 minutes out. He's still going here. 4 minutes out. If the Rabbitohs score here, let's get on. Mamazelis. Right-hand side. A terrible kick from Ilias. That is a just shocking kick from Ilias. That is absolutely shocking from Ilias. So Roosters now second tackle, 20 minutes out. That was dreadful. Cody Walker's been nearly non-existent. I haven't seen Cody Walker do a single thing tonight. I remember watching him down the right-hand side once in the first half. Besides that, I haven't seen him do shit. So 30 minutes to go here, the game, guys. 30 minutes to go, the game. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. It's going to be a huge final series. Huge final series coming up from next week onwards. So the Roosters have made 1,000 metres. Rabbitohs 750. Good step inside there from Momorowski. Oh, he's going to get taken on the sideline anyway, actually. Oh, good work, actually, stay inside. Has Cody Walker really done anything this year, though? Not too much, no. No, he hasn't been at his best. Same with Damien Cook. Two guys that you expect to be the best in the position just haven't had a good year. Players go through this, unfortunately. And I will rank them accordingly next year on the team makers. Like Damien Cook and Cody Walker are still very high up there, but it's not been a good year for him. It's like Munster up until this year. That's forward. That's forward pass there from Rabbitohs. Not going to call it, though. Second tackle here. Second tackle there for the Rabbitohs. I guarantee that was forward, but they're not going to call it. Third tackle at the 40. 34 tries this last year for Cody Walker. That's what I'm saying. So last year he had a very good year. It's like Munster last year was not good, but this year has been very good. And goes the ball here. 28 metres out, 4 tackle. And I had to really fight that battle early on this season. Before in the preseason, plus also the early streams, if you go back and have a look, I had to fight for Munster at the beginning part of this year, saying he is still the best 6 in the game. People kept saying, "Oh no, Jerome Luai this, Cody Walker that." It's like, no, mate. Oh, chance for the Rabbitohs. They got numbers. Try Tane Milne, maybe. I think he scored, maybe. I don't know. Maybe has Tane Milne scored here? I think he. They're going to check touchline here. They're going to check it. They're not going to say. They're going to say no try first. Yeah, Josh Ryan, your trolling is terrible, bro. So they're going to check this touchline here. They're going to say no try. Oh, he doesn't. He's shaking his head. He thinks no. I think Tane Milne knows. Like, wingers know if they've got this down here. So, Tane Milne, foot in. Oh, it's in. His right foot is in there. He doesn't look confident here, but his right foot is in. No. Come on, Bunker. We can see the foot's in. Just play through, please. Be quicker, man. We can see it. It's in. You can see the gap. So... play it through. Play it through, Bunker. Please. Oh my God. We can see that his foot is in. So now go to the next slide. And he's in still. That's an incredible try. That is an incredible try there from Tane Milne. That is a genuine reaction for you to send. That is an incredible try. Wow. 26-10 with the kid to come. Tane Milne goes boomski. You have to be impressed by that. Whether you're a Rabbitoh or a Rooster or anyone, you have to be impressed by that tippy-toeing down the line and then to keep the ball inside there. Oh, man. That's a try a season. I think there's going to be others that we're forgetting about right now, but that's a really, really skillful try there from Tane Milne. It's a really, really skillful try there from Tane Milne. That is not easy to do. That is a miraculous tiptoe. Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's a good part. It's a Cody Walker assist as well, mind you. We're just shitting on him a little bit. Actual millimetres away from the line multiple times. Yeah. So Tane Milne, 7 this season, 16 in his career. It's a good try. They're still quite a bit behind here, though, the Rabbitohs. They're still down by 3 tries. Well, the Rabbits were giving 2, but second was their choice. Jeez, look at that. That was terrible defence there from Kevin Aguama. I don't know what Kevin Aguama's doing there. Cody Walker actually did something, yeah. So Latrell Mitchell here from the wing. 3, far right, he's 3 from 10. Season is 73%, but from where he's kicking, he's 3 and 10. He's missed that one too. Oh no, he's got it! Oh, he's just shat on those fans behind him. He is just absolutely shat on those fans behind him. I guarantee you they would have been talking shit as if he'd missed it, because I thought he missed it too, but it curled back over in there, and now it's 26-12. So now I have to go and update this score over here, guys. I have to go and update this score here. So plus 120 goes to plus 126. And the Roosters, that's a great kick there. That's a great kick. All right, and that's going to go to 205. What a kick, though. That looked like that was missing the entire time and then just slapped its way back in. All right, here we go. That curl definitely screwed the fans heckling. Yeah, because if it was me, which obviously you guys know me from my vlogs, I talk a lot of shit to the players there, and I usually get their scalp. But I would have started going off thinking that missed early as well, so that would have screwed me big time. The only one is oh no, I've got plenty of reactions. The one that gave me the best reaction was a couple of years back. I can't remember who it was. He gave me a really good reaction. He gave me the middle finger with his underneath, like not blatantly, but he gave me a slight little middle finger. Daniel, if you're still here, do you remember who that was? Brighton Robinson's plenty of time. Cody Walker was listening to us. He was. All right, so Rabbitohs with the ball. 4 tackle in the attacking half. looking a bit lively here, the old Rabbits. Looking a bit lively. Alright, so Rabbitohs now 35 metres out. Mamuzelas gives it off here to Ilias. Ilias puts that one whack right up in the air. Tough kick here for the Roosters to grab. Oh no, Nguama's missed it. And it's going to be Latrell Mitchell here. I think it's still fifth, is it? It's six again. No, it is a changeover. I was going to say. Sounds like a thing Moses would do. I don't think he challenges. I don't think he touches it. Oh, he's going to challenge it. He's going to challenge it. I disagree. I don't think he touches this, Nguama. I don't think Nguama touches this. Sounds like a Moses thing to do. No, Moses didn't do that. Have you charged the NRL for your feature in last week's Titans game? Oh, maybe. Actually. Now, maybe that touches his shoulder. Maybe this touches his... I don't know, actually. I don't think you can guarantee me that it touches Nguama there. It's very close. I don't think you can guarantee me he touches that. I think it's an air swing. If anything, it touches his jersey, but I don't think you'll be able to guarantee it. You can't overturn it. Well, that angle's not going to show it, you muppets. Oh, you can actually see it divert a little bit. So I think it probably does, but you can't guarantee it. Look at it does divert a little bit here. You can see it kind of go like that, if you know what I mean. Like it's coming down like this and then goes like that. But you can't tell me it's inconclusive. It's inconclusive. Insufficient evidence. Absolutely. I personally think it does touch him because of the way that it comes down like this and then will bounce out like that. But there's no guarantee. So it'll be inconclusive. It'll be a fit tackle. And the Roosters will get the ball here 8 metres out. But it will be... The Rabbitohs get to keep their challenge. Because it's inconclusive, they get to keep their challenge. And yeah, there we go. So it says, well, the 6 tackles rules was exactly what the NRL wanted in terms of speed up game flow. No, 6 tackle rule has nothing to do with that. It's the set restart and stuff like that. I don't know what the 6 tackle rule means. It has nothing to do with that. Jake Bosch says, let's go to the Roosters. So the Roosters now... They'll get this ball to the 15. If the Rabbitohs score next, they are in this game. If they score next, there's still 26 minutes to go. Lucas, what, Sammy? I don't think Sammy knows what he's talking about there. The 6 tackle rule has nothing to do with speeding up game flow. 6 tackle rule's been around forever. And also, what does 6 tackles have to do with the game speed? It makes no sense. So, fit tackle now, and there'll be 45 metres out here. Fair tackle, right-hand side. 6 tackle rule is literally the backbone of the league. Alright, so they get this ball here at the 20. And Rabbitohs now will be taken down at the 24. Blunder versus Sammy. I don't know either, mate. Alright, so Rabbitohs now get this ball to the 30-second tackle. Scott Wilson says, Bunnies need 3 tries and to play defense. Don't see it happening. Few players, I thought you had more subs. Hey, good luck with your 20k subs. Good luck. 6 again when to stop the wrestle, yeah. 6 again also is a set restart is also speed of the game, but also to do with stopping the wrestle, yeah. But it is also to get the speed of the game flowing. Left hand side here, Latrell. Oh, he's going to take down to 30. It was a good run though. Fit tackle here. All right, so right hand side now for the Rabbitohs at the 30. They put that ball up in the air, and. Oh, it's gone backwards there from Tedesco. He's lucky. So Tedesco, he'll be taking down 12 metres out from his own line. I think the Rabbitohs are in the ascendancy right now. I think if they score within the next 10 minutes, they're well and truly in the game. They're only down by 2 tries if they score next. Which will help out. If Blake, if you get Johnson to score next, he could be on here. We could be on. So third tackle now. Tedesco's so lucky. He's lucky that went backwards, absolutely. So third tackle now here with the Roosters. They're going to be 40 metres out here from their own line. 4 tackle. Yeah, Tedesco's away! Tedesco's away here. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. He says around Latrell Mitchell. Oh, if it wasn't for Ilias, he scored a try there. That was terrible defense from Latrell. Left hand side of the Roosters, they got numbers galore. Oh, Nguama! No, Nguama! How do you not score that? Why did you just go through the hands there, Rabbitohs? Why would you do that? That's on Kiri. That's not Nguama. That's on Kiri. That's on Kiri. That's not on Nguama. No. That's not on Nguama, Daz. That's on Kiri. I know I said originally it was Nguama, but Kiri needs to pass that to the hands. He needs to go through the hands there. You don't go deep ball like that. It just cuts. So if you go the deep ball there, the players immediately go straight to the wing. If you go short, or player and then cut out and then player, it means that they have to still focus on the inside and can't just immediately rush out to the wing. And it's a knock on there for the Rabbitohs. Roosters here. Right inside, 15 metres out. This is the ball game they score here. Latrell's had a poor game, man. Latrell has had a poor game, man. So right hand side here for the Roosters, and they've knocked it on. Forward. So the Rabbitohs now get the ball back. That's a let off for the Rabbitohs. There. They fluffed that up. They definitely screwed up that one. Lucas says, and Roosters gone and knocked it on. Alright, so 22 and a half minutes to go here of the game. And good to see a really good crowd there at Allianz. Wolfman says, how does the 6 again rule work with completion stats? Like if they get to fifth tackle, get another set, then get to third tackle, another restart, are they all completed? I don't know. That's a good question, actually. I would say that it's all the one set. So, no, is what my answer would be to that. But I believe that in a set, that's still part of the same set. South's going to get deja vu vibes next week at this rate, in my opinion. Rabbitohs going to need to do a little bit better for next week, mate. Especially it'll be in Allianz again, Tom Burgess. But then again, Rabbitohs are doing all right here, going into this last 30-minute stanza. Fourth tackle here. They're all not square marker. Rabbitohs here, left hand side. They got space. Didn't pass it, though. Tass didn't pass that to Johnston. Johnston has not touched the ball in this game. Joey Manu's injured here. His right knee's done. Shit, I hope he's all right. Cody Walker. Oh! Johnston back on the inside here. Oh, he's been tackled. It's fifth tackle, mate. What are you doing? Joey Manu's done. Oh, no, lads. Oh, no. This is bad for Joey Manu. He couldn't walk. His leg is stiff. He's done. Oh, no, he's moved. He's still very stiff. Let's have a look here what happens here. And, it's just an overextending. He's injured and he still made a tackle there too, mind you. I don't think that's a cramp, Yanni. I hope he's alright. I hope it's not like... Because his leg was completely stiff. His leg's still stiff. I don't think this is a cramp, man. I don't agree, Jim James, in regards to a calf cramp. He's still walking off really, really stiff. A calf cramp doesn't last this long, man. You just get a play to push down on your foot and on your boot, and then you get through it. He's still limping badly, man. I disagree. He's walking off into the sheds. There's no way that's a calf cramp. There's no way it's a calf cramp if he's walking off into the sheds. So 20 minutes to go here, guys. 20 minutes to go. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new around here. Hit that subscribe button. It's free. We got Titans, Warriors tomorrow, Dragons, Broncos, and Wally, South Africa. Oh, it ends up being a really good kick for the Roosters. That's unlucky there for the Rabbitohs. I disagree, Scott Wilson. I say he's pulled hamstring. I don't think that's how you look when you pull a hamstring. If you pull a hamstring, you limp differently. It's not like that. I think he's done something with his calf or with the I don't know, with his knee, but it's not an ACL or anything like that. It's like, I think some people are saying calf tear. You could be right there. I don't think that a pulled hamstring that's how you look. I don't think that's not a pulled hammy, Scott. Yeah, I agree, Lucas. That's a big loss. It is a big loss, Flex Storm, yeah? It's a big loss there for the Roosters, especially considering they play again next week. All right, so second tackle now. J-Dot says, remember how that happened. Someone would have gifted it. Oh, good offload there for the Rabbitohs. And they'll get this ball now to the 35-40. I hope it's okay. Oh, that's a penalty. No, Crichton, what are you doing? Crichton, no. You just bit off more than you can chew there, and you've allowed the Rabbitohs back into the game here. They're going to be in an attacking set now. This is a fun game. Even though it's 26-12, it's a fun game. We're in the final spirit, is how I'm feeling. You know, it's just got that finals feeling about it. So Rabbitohs now at the 30, even though next week is the knockout between these two, this is going to be such a big game next week. I'm telling you. But Joey Manu out is going to be so huge if that happens. Because Joey Manu did not look good, man. 24 metres out, even the Lions' second tackle. Rabbitohs score here, it's game on. Back on the inside here to Cody Walker. Walker about 13 metres out now. Crichton, former Rabbit as well. There's a lot of players between these two teams that are back and forth. Slow play the ball there for the Rabbitohs. They're 10 metres out here. 8 metres out now. 4 tackle. Mamuzelas goes right-hand side to Hame Sele. Sele here. 5 metres out. He won't be doing anything there. So 5th tackle now for the Rabbitohs. And Mamuzelas goes left-hand side. They want to get it to Johnston. That's what they want to do. Kicks it through. He has played out. It's going to be 6 again. No, it's going to be Roosters' ball. That's well done there by Connor Watson. That was also really bad from Cody Walker. That was a really poor kick there from Cody Walker. Dink and repeat doesn't work this time. There's no Cherry Evans dink and repeat this time, Brighton Robertson. No Cherry Taylor Cocker to, dink and repeat. Don't say that. I don't know what I said, but I'll say it again if you don't want me to. 3rd tackle now for the Roosters. They're 45 minutes out. What am I not allowed to say, Jason? I want to know so I can say it again. Sammy Verrills here has come off the field for the Roosters. What did Sammy Verrills come off the field for? Oh, did he lost that ball? No, he didn't. That was his boot. It's funny how the boot sometimes distracts you when you think it's a knock-on. So 4th tackle now for the Roosters. 45 metres out. Left-hand side, it goes to Keary. Keary here to Crichton. Crichton here, what a game he's had. Right-hand side here to Connor Watson. Connor Watson steps around again. He gets the offload away. Back to Crichton. And Crichton gets the offload away again. Tedesco. He's at the 30. He said Warriors 2023 Premiers. I did not say that. I definitely did not say that. I definitely won't say that. I definitely won't say it ever. Never, not ever. Never, ever, never. Verrills dislocated finger. Jeez, the Roosters are getting a few injuries ahead next week. Never. I said Warriors, not Warriors. So W-O, not W-A. The Warriors. Because they worry everyone. But the Warriors, no. The Warriors. Now we're talking. So the Rabbitohs now, 5th tackle, made no meters really on that set. Oh, Arrows looks like he's hurt his shoulder here. I hope he's alright. Yeah, he looks like he's pulled his shoulder or something like that. And Ilias now will kick this one towards the side. And the Roosters bring it back from the 20. J-Boss is the Roosters going to win. I'm going to throw this out there, guys. Again, there is still 16 minutes to go here. Do I think the Roosters win? Yes. Did I tip the Roosters? Yes. Are the Roosters home yet? No chance. No chance of the Roosters solid to win this game, guaranteed. I think the Roosters win, yeah, but you cannot be saying this game is game over. If the Rabbitohs score next, they're only down by 2 tries. And 3 converted tries actually wins the game. 2 converted tries and a try wins them the game. So it's like, be very careful thinking it's game over. Rabbitohs score before the 10-minute mark. It's still time. Alright, so they go left-hand side now for the Roosters. And, good offload there. Gives it off here to Keary. Keary here. And Gildart will get taken down 11 metres out of the line. 5th tackle. Good call, Trucken. And Walker! Could be game here. He'll let it go. This could be a penalty. No, they're not going to call it. Oh, I was thinking this might go get checked here. This could be a nice little milk in here. It could be a nice little milk in here from the Roosters. Roosters are going to challenge this and say that there was basically a shepherd, a shadowing. So let's see here. I don't know. Let's have a look here. So it's a good kick there. So we're just looking at Totola and Luke Keary's run. Totola has turned. He's not facing him. Oh, he's done that deliberately there. Yeah. That's going to be a penalty here to the Roosters for me. He's clearly gone into reverse there. That's a penalty to the Roosters for me. It's very clearly this interference. He stepped backwards. If he kept running, he could have been able to block him off. But because he stepped backwards here, there should be a penalty to the Roosters. Like, why are you stepping backwards there? Yeah, backs into him, absolutely. Absolutely. So they're ruling out the penalty try, just penalty, nothing else. Yeah, there's no way penalty try. There's too many Rabbitohs players around there. It's a penalty but no sin bin. No, absolutely. There's no way sin bin there. There's no way sin bin. There's no way it's a penalty try because there's plenty of Rabbitohs players around there to prevent. So, apparently Cody Walker's mouthing off a little bit to the referee. Be very careful, man. You could get sin bin just for that. Alright, so, Roosters won't go for the 2 here. They'll just play this, because it will be 28-12. It'll be pointless. 3 converted tries would still win the game for the Rabbitohs, so here we go. They'll quick tap it. 14.5 minutes to go here of the game. Here we go. Chance of the Roosters. No, they get taken down 1 metre out. This is the game here, though. If the Roosters score here, it is game over. So, first tackle here, 10 metres out. Kiri back on the inside here to Crichton. Crichton here goes across again. Cuts inside. 5 metres out. Can't get the offload away. No. Maximum penalty. Something serious. There was no chance there was ever going to be anything more than that. No close. Canberra Dark Horse. I know you're trolling, but still funny. Sebastian says, Roman says, Roosters win, Rabbit try need. Yeah, Rooster win, Rabbit try need. Yeah, Roman would be, that's a specialty with that one. What's Cynical got to do with it? Yeah, I don't really know, to be honest with you. Lucas, his refs are bad, but not that bad. Oh, you'd be surprised. So first tackle now for the Roosters, 5 metres out. And the Roosters now will be 4 metres short here, the line. If the Roosters score here, it will be game over. Connor Watson on the left-hand side. Kiri, they've got easy numbers here. Oh, jeez! Who was that who got that hit there? I think it was Tane Milne. That was a good hit there from Tane Milne. So third tackle. And the Roosters now, they'll be 5 metres out for tackle. That was a good hit. It wasn't the biggest hit of the game, but it was definitely a big hit. Nonetheless, that's forward. Yeah. Good call. So forward pass here for the Roosters. We get the ball here 5 metres out. Teddy got that in his bunda. Oh, I love the bunda. The bunda man. Bunda. The intensity of this game is great. I think it's died off a little bit. But alright, Josh, mate. Alright. Yeah, okay. I believe you. Yep. Now you can go tell everyone that you got to win on over here. Come on, man. You got to do better than this, bro. It's real boring. You got to do better than this, man. So 12.5 minutes to go here. The game. Rabbitohs with the ball. The old Teddy Bunda got slapped there. I don't think this is as intense as it was in that first half, Yanni, or in the beginning part of the second half. But overall, it's been a fun game. I'm looking forward to next week. So Rabbitohs here at the 20. Second tackle, left-hand side's 4 pass. Yep. Let's go on to this game. No, it's not. There's still 12 minutes to go. Do I think Rabbitohs come back? No, but there's still time, lads. You can't say, if they score next, done. But I'm just saying, it's not game until it's game. So there will be a final here next week if the Roosters do hold on here, and they will be playing the Rabbitohs, which will be a knockout final. Whoever loses is out. Whoever wins would more than likely play the highest ranked loser of the top 4. So that would more than likely be the Sharks or Cowboys, unless the Eels miraculously beat the Panthers, which would then be the Panthers versus the Roosters / Rabbitohs, the winner of next week, if you get what I'm saying. Like I said, it makes sense in my mind very easily, but it's about translating it and conversing it to everyone here as well. So second tackle now for the Roosters, 10 metres out from the line. They go right-hand side now to Kiri. Kiri to Butcher. 5 metres out, Nat Butcher. Off we go now to Walker. Taking that 4. Robert Watson says, do you think it'll be a record crowd tonight with 46,000 people there? Record crowd? Nah, we've seen sellouts at Allianz before. Oh! Crichton for a double! No, held up. No, held up. Good defense there from the Rabbitohs. Nah, we saw, 6 again inside 10. So it's going to be 6 again for the Roosters. Surely score here. 10 minutes to go here, guys. 10 minutes to go. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Hit that subscribe button. It's free, may as well. So, that's going to be a penalty here against the Rabbitohs. Simbin. Yep. He's off. Gone. He's gone for the game, pretty much. He's pretty much gone for the game. So, that is dumb. That is a really dumb That is really dumb there from Latrell. Latrell's had a really horrible game, man. Besides one try assist, Latrell's had a really poor game. Yeah, it does some at Latrell's night. Yeah, he's had a poor one here. He's going to need to be a lot better. Ever since he spoke shit, by the way. Ever since... Bro, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing, Latrell Mitchell? What are you doing? What was he thinking? Why would he ever think that would be acceptable? That's crazy. James Hudson, what happened to Manu? So, we don't know necessarily. We saw him go off. His leg was very stiff. It looked like he's done something in his calf or his knee, but not ACL or anything like that. It seems like something's done in regards to his calf. It wasn't like a hamstring or something like that, but it did look quite serious. It looked like he couldn't really move his right leg. It's very stiff. So he's been gone off for the last 5 or so minutes, but we don't know specifically what the injury is, obviously. Spadden says something flicks in Mitchell's head when he plays the Roosters. They live rent-free in his head. So right side over the Chookie. Tedesco. Knock on. Rabbitohs going to be away. Rabbitohs are away. There's Cody Walker. He's at the 40. He's at the 50. He's got Johnston to his left-hand side. Bro, pass the ball to Johnston, bro. You have your best winger, the best winger in the comp at the moment, running down the left-hand sideline. Why would you not pass the ball to Alex Johnston? Rabbitohs here. They're going to score. It's going to be Tane Milne. It's actually game on here, lads. It's actually game on here. It's going to be a 10-point game here. 26-16 when they get to come. Bunnies out of nowhere. No. Mitchell's not missing the finals. So that's Scott Wilson. There's no suspension coming from that, bro. Scott. But that's mad. Bro, pass the ball to Alex Johnston there, though, bro. Like, what are you doing? Yeah, Simba doesn't get you suspended. Oh, no, it's Shibbit. Yeah, just because you got Simba for that doesn't mean you got suspended. So, it's going to be a 26-16 here. The kick doesn't really overall matter here. It's not 100% necessary. So, 201 there for the Roosters now, and the Rabbitohs will go up to plus 130. Plus 130. Hey, Chuck, and just hide that one, eh? From the right-hand side here. And Latrell's off as well. So, yeah, good call, Daz. Latrell's off as well. So, who's kicking now for the Rabbits? Will it be Cody Walker? Who's kicking? It's a good play there for the Rabbitohs, though. It was. Besides Cody Walker not passing the ball because he's selfish, like, you've got your best winger in the game right now. Oh, Cody Nicarima would kick. Yeah, P players, yeah. Can they do it with 12? It'd be very impressive, Brighton, but you've got question marks that will be added onto it. No Joey Manu. One second here. Rabbitohs from the right-hand side. Tass is actually kicking, sorry. Tass is kicking. It's not necessary that he kicks it, though. It just makes it an 8-point game rather than a 10-point game if he does get it. Isaiah Tass will... Oh! Curled the wrong way. It was a good kick, though. It's a good kick there from Isaiah Tass. So 8 minutes to go here, guys. Rabbitohs only down by 10. Even missing the next kick isn't poor. Yeah, Tass almost got that. It was a good kick. It was just unfortunate it curled that way rather than that way. So it was very straightforward and then just kind of curled to the right when he wanted it to more curl to the left like that. But yeah, there'll still be question marks. Obviously, Joey Manu out and a couple of other guys. But Latrell Mitchell down at 12 and coming back from down 14 would be very impressive for the Rabbits. I don't think they do it, though. I wouldn't be surprised if they get another kick here, if they get another try, however. But they are down a man. And that did come off the back of a really bad mistake from the Roosters as well, mind you. It wasn't off the back of some really significant Rabbitohs attack. It was actually more so off the back of the Roosters' lack of attack in regards to passing the ball to the ground. So I wouldn't necessarily say that... I wouldn't say it was off the back of Rabbitohs attack that. So second tackle, because the Roosters were still coming back from their mistake. Oh, Kalamatangi! Oh, bro, he had an offload for it. Wow, he had a really easy offload on his right-hand side, but he was looking at his left. Cody Walker here. South Sydney are actually making movement, though. Charlie Arrow here at 45 gets the offload away. Oh, no, he called held. So right-hand side now. No, I can feel Penrith versus Sharks. Robert Watson is what I'm feeling now. But I've been saying Panthers Roosters since halfway through the comp when everyone was writing the Roosters off. 7 minutes to go here. Rabbitohs, short ball, left hand side, Johnson! Oh, it's a knock on Roosters. It's going to be 6 again here for the Rabbitohs at the 20. Momorowski has saved the day. This is wild. The Rabbitohs are looking incredible here without Latrell Mitchell. It's a try saver, Brighton, but in the same sense, like, wowee, the Roosters are collapsing here. They're collapsing. The Roosters are collapsing. There's still 6.5 minutes to go. What did I tell you guys? The game's not over until it's over. Told you guys. Momorowski has saved. Oh, if the ball goes to Johnson, it's still... Tedesco was back there. Blake Garler's not happy. Yeah, Johnson should have scored. Not maybe that one. Johnson doesn't score there, Blake. Johnson doesn't score. He passed the ball back on the inside anyway, because Tedesco would have had Johnson covered. Timeout, Josh Ryan. You're boring, bro. So first tackle here for the Rabbitohs there. 15 metres out here on the line. 15 metres out on the line, right hand side. If they score here, it's going to be a 4/2 point game. Second tackle now, 3 metres out here on the line. The triple threat. Look at him go. Trucker, Daz, and Sebastian Bing Bong. Left hand side here for the Rabbitohs. Taken down at the 4. Third tackle now. Cody Nikorima gets it out to, I nearly said Latrell. Oh, Walker, Kolomatangi. Oh, 4 tackle now at the 6. 5.5 minutes to go. If they score here, this is well and truly game on. Eels win. Settle down, mate. So left hand side here. Rabbitohs. Oh, no way! I am astounded. In first, this... Okay. I need to tell you what has happened. I'm astounded on behalf of both teams there. One, that defense from the Roosters was absolutely pitiful. 2, that attack from the Rabbitohs was even worse. Firstly, how did they not score there? And secondly, what on earth were the Roosters doing there? Who ran out of the line? Bro, why are you running out of the line in that situation? It was close enough to the aneurysm, Sasha Gelson. My God. Rabbitohs now, Roosters get to 45. The Rabbitohs will have one last chance to get back within a try. 8th sin bin. 8th sin bin for Latrell. Wow. That's a record, apparently, they're talking about. That's apparently a record for most amount of sin bins. Left-hand side here. Roosters with the ball. They'll be taking out at the 34 tackle now. Like, it's been a good game. I'm just telling you, this final series is going to be absolutely romper-stomper, lads. It's going to be romper-stomper. So hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here, because this final series in the channel is going to be wild. It's going to be wild, especially this knockout game between these two next week. Good little kick there from Keary, but it will be a Tass who gets taken out of the 5. All right, this is their real last opportunity here, Rabbitohs. They need to go 95 metres. Oh, that's a penalty. That's a penalty, Rabbitohs, surely. No, they haven't called it. Warrior Hargraves gets that in his sleep. But like, look what they're doing. They're running the centres and wingers up through the hard guys up the middle. Like, come on, man. What was it says? 1986, Parramatta last won the premiership. Say it loud for the people at the back. Say it loud. Rex Productions says, where can I watch live online web? No, he's trying to find an illegal stream, bro. Johnson! Johnson's the way here! He's at the 50! He's at the 40! He cuts back on the inside. He's taking down 35 metres out for a tackle. Here we go. Here we go. That's 10 to bin. That's sin bin. Sin bin. Yep. He's going to go to the bin. It's 12 on 12. It's 12 on 12. You're going to be quick there, Rabbitohs. You've only got 2 minutes 52. So Roosters are going to have a penalty. Rabbitohs going to have a penalty here, and Nat Butcher is going to go to the bin. 12 on 12 here. What a crazy end of this game. The Rabbitohs, they score here. It's 12 on 12. You take the quick kick. You get inside the attacking 40. This is your last chance, and then you'll have your one last... Oh, no. Oh, no. You have got to be shitting me, Rabbitohs. You have got to be shitting me, Rabbitohs, there. That is just simply... I'm actually in awe of how bad of a play that is from the Rabbitohs. Like... It is harder to mess that play up than it is to get the play. That is by far one of the dumbest things I've seen in 2022. So it's going to be fifth tackle here for the Roosters. About 25 minutes out. Sorry, fourth tackle here. Kiri gets it off here to... I don't know. That's a sad moment right there. My God, though. Like, you've got the opportunity. It's a beautiful opportunity, and you don't even kick it out? Oh, man. Oh, jeez. He nearly threw that for an interception for a try. Young Member says, I can't wait to go to the stadium next week. Oh, you're going to go to the final layer? Good stuff, bro. Good stuff. So, second tackle. Yeah, Cook and Graham will be back for South next week. You'll probably see Damien Cook back for... Sorry, Cook and Graham. For the Roosters, I don't know if you see Joey Manu. I really don't. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what this Roosters team is next week. I guess it makes it easy. Closer. Game. Rabbitohs here right hand side. Oh, they didn't find the gap perfectly. So if the Rabbitohs score here, I would say don't take the conversion. So right hand side now for the Rabbitohs. Kalamatangi offloads it. Rabbitohs here. Oh, he saved the game there for the Roosters too. So it's going to be first tackle with the Rabbitohs. Oh, yeah, Wolfman. I don't know about that, mate. If the Rabbitohs score here, they have to... That's a penalty. You got to be quick here, Rabbitohs. Be quick, lads. Be quick. Again, they're wasting time like they did in the first half. Roosters are hungry now, eh? I disagree. The Roosters have been shocking the last 20 minutes. It's clearly a high tackle, but, like, the Rabbitohs are wasting time again. They have to score right now and then say no to the kick. They have to score on this... they've got maybe 2-3 plays, and then they have to say no to the kick, and then just stop it, and then, yeah, there you go. Walker here, left-hand side. And Tass! Oh! He's off like... This might... It's going to be held up. Oh, they have to score on this. They have to score right now. He's inside. They have to score right now and then say no to the kick. They have to score right now. Latrell's back on the field. Right-hand side. That was shocking, bro. That's it. That was shocking. Rabbitohs deserve this loss. They do. The Rabbitohs do deserve this loss. Like, good on them for giving it a go, but they deserve this loss. That was one of the silliest endings from the Rabbitohs. Honestly, the Rabbitohs could have won that game. The Rabbitohs could have come back and won that game, but they found a way to confirm the loss, is what I would say. They found a way to confirm that loss. So the Roosters will win 26-16 there, guys. So now, that means... actually, I think that means... Do I have to update this? Was there an extra 4 points I have to add or 6 points? I can't remember. I'll fix it for tomorrow. But guys, there we go. So that's it. So the Roosters now will host the Rabbitohs next week in the not the first, but it'll be a knockout final. It'll be a knockout final between these two teams next week at Allianz. Gee whiz, that's going to be absolutely fiery. It's a great game here tonight. Hopefully it's a great game next week. I think it's going to be an even better game next week. But yeah, no, impressive there. So guys, I'm going to jump off for now. Obviously tomorrow we've got Titans Warriors. We'll have the Dragons Broncos game, plus also Wallabies versus South Africa. I appreciate you as usual. Thank you to the moderators for dealing with the people tonight. And thank you for everyone for supporting the content. Alright guys, I appreciate you, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.